there, folks. I hope we are all doing wonderful. Yes, it is Friday, that magical day yet again. I hope we're all doing wonderful, even having possibly a good day, if not a great day. And you know what? A great night at that. Oh, I left the audio on my phone. Mistakes were made, real time. Anyways, let me get this link posted where it needs to be. All the beautiful people on Twitter will need to see that we have just gone live for the night. And boom, shao, whop, we have done it. Hey, Shogun, welcome back, buddy. How you doing tonight? Hopefully you're having a good old time. We're going to go ahead and get right into this brand new run of the no deaths run, because we failed miserably pretty hard last night when we died, naturally. Ugh. Mistakes were made, real time, griefing myself every single time. But that being said, let's get right into the meat and potatoes of this magical run, shall we? So, last time we played it, I wouldn't say cautiously, but we played it more to the caution side of things. I'm going to go ahead and do something a little different this first run of the day here, and we're going to play it a little bit more haphazardly, for what it's worth. That being said, first of all, Slash'em got the name choice of the day here, so we are going with Dark Stalker as our name of the day. Sounds pretty edgy, doesn't it? It's alright, we're going to add an exclamation mark to the end of it to make it sound kind of cute, honestly. Kind of sounds a little cute, a little adorable. I like it. Oh boy. Well, at any rate, there's our name. We are looking good. I'm going to go ahead and change this appearance real quickly because our appearance is not quite goofy enough. I guess I'm going to go ahead and give it to Vidi Kadivi today. We're going to run a Vidi Kadivi. But I'm going to go ahead and change the palette ever so slightly here. And we're going to give ourselves a more, I'm going to say Cheeto dust flavored skin color. There we go. That looks pretty good, right? Perfect. And maybe some facial hair. How about that? What do we got? I kind of like that, actually. I kind of like that. I like this. Oh, okay. Actually, never mind. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Let's do that. And as for the hair color for that beard, let's go ahead and change it. I'm going to make it probably Baja Blast flavored. I think that's correct. Yeah, Baja Blast flavored. There we go. That's looking like Darkstalkers, right? Yeah? Okay, cool. Alright, that being said, I'm going to go ahead and pick that keepsake. We're going to go with the Crimson Amber Medallion. You'll see why soon enough here. And, yeah, let's get right into the meat and potatoes of this run. Alrighty. So, starting today's runoff, we're actually going to do some strats that I kind of well know, for the most part. It's the strats I actually developed when I was doing a not Dark Souls, but Elden Ring Cheese Verdun speedrun. We're going to go with the Cheese Verdun speedrun route, frankly, today. We're going to see how well it goes. If it goes well, great. If it doesn't, well, we die. So, that being said, let's get into it. Obviously, we kind of have to die to the first fight in the game, so, you know, L. There's literally no way to change that from happening, so we just kind of have to take that L. So, Alright, let's kick this bad boy off. Great. So, roughly what this route entails right now, the first thing that we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go get ourselves a torrent, frankly. So that way we can actually start moving around rapidly across the map. Makes sense. Light. Just need to move fast. We need to go. We can't be held back by little things. Don't pretty much need any of these items. I might keep the shield equipped just because having a shield sounds kind of smart right now, but it's not necessary per se. I am thinking, routing-wise, on what we're going to do, roughly. Because right now, I think I made a pretty fair assumption that we're going to probably go after the Bloodhound's Fang on this run. Not for any particular reason, I just like the weapon, frankly, and it's a fun weapon, and I'd like to make use of it if I can. So, you know, choices will be made, and whether or not they go well, we'll have to find out. But I'm going to go ahead and take this route on over to the further bonfire, Site of Grace, that's closer to, God damn it, I'm forgetting his name like crazy right now. Not that I wouldn't forget his name, because he is a little bit forgettable. But we're going to go after the little lad. We're going to go get the mushrooms from the Mushroom Man. God, do I need to farm anything off these guys? I guess technically not. It doesn't really make sense to do that right now, per se, if I'm literally not going for that. But, yeah, we're not going for that, so it doesn't matter. There we go. Alright, we are almost at that Site of Grace. Once we make it to the Site of Grace, we officially sit down at it immediately, go ahead and collect our gear and our shit, and we start moving and grooving at a rapid pace. Skip the cutscene, beautiful. Melina. As much as it would be nice to talk to you, I have bigger things to do today. Thank you. Yep, great, thank you. Past that time, we're going to go to the morning side, because if we get hit by the Knight's Cavalry, we're pretty much forfeiting our lives. So, Knight's Cavalry, not allowed to happen. Let's see. Hotbar this real quickly. Boom. Great. I just accidentally unhotbarred my health. That's not great. There we go. Looking good. So, pretty much the route that we're taking right now is kind of a risky variety, I would say. But we'll see how it goes. I'm not sure. Anyways, we're going to talk to him until he gives us mushrooms, and then we're going to ignore him for the rest of the run. And there we are. The only thing Bach gets to do this whole run. He gets to be our local drug dealer, provide us some mushrooms, and we move along with our lives. Great. I don't really need that smithing stone that's chilling right there, but it's nice to have items, frankly, and sometimes you pick them up. So, yeah. That's really the only logic there is to that argument right there. We're literally just picking up the item because it's an item, and it's not bad. That's about it. Okay, rocks are climbable. I'm pretty sure of this. Hop over here, grab this. Beautiful. Keep moving along because we do not have time to dick around with small things. Depending on what that small thing is. Feels weird, actually. I just realized this is the first time in a blue moon that I've done a stream on a Friday. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's practically useless. Okay, gotcha. It's a little bit of chump change, you know, a little bit of money. It's not bad to have money, but still. Oh well, it's fine. It is what it is. Alright. So, we're going to go ahead and go visit everybody's favorite lad, Mr. Height himself. We're going to go ahead and see how he's doing on his no-death run. And I'm sure he's doing, honestly, really well.
Is anybody there? Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenneth Height. Goodness gracious!
Oh, and there he goes. God, I can't believe he didn't even... You know, what can I say? Failing your no-death run this early in definitely sucks. You don't want to do that. He just made the mistake. Shouldn't have done that. Biggest mistake of the lot. Anyways, obviously we murdered the lad because he gives us a nice little seed there, and frankly, doing his whole questline just for that same seed doesn't really make sense to me. By any circumstance, really. He's nice, but we're on a route right now. We can't be wasting our time with his shit. That doesn't make sense. So pick this up real quickly. Beautiful. Pick this up real quickly. Great. Looking good. We're going to head right on over to Fort Height because we have a very important date with half of the Dectus Medallion. So, part of what makes this route very fun, I would say, is that it is relatively quick, honestly. We are basically just shooting our way over to the Altus Plateau as quickly as we can. If we had a way of killing the, I'm forgetting what it's called, the worm, there we go, the worm quickly enough, we would probably do that instead of collecting the Dectus plates, but we don't, and therefore we do not. The map. There it is. Great. Pick that map piece up. Great, looking good. Head on over this way. Go pick ourselves up a nice little physique boost. So that way we're doing even more damage. Great. And, I guess we do want to probably pick up the cookbook when we go through Fort Height. I imagine. Only because it is definitely a good item to have for what it's worth. It is. So we'll probably end up doing that. Yo, what's up, Wi-Fi? How you doing, buddy? Welcome back. We are just working that new run of the no-death run, and so far not awful. Hey, Jojo, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you again. Oh, the bear is stepping on the stairs. That's not good. That's the easiest way to lose your life. You don't want to be doing that, folks. Never, ever lose your life. Biggest mistake you could make. Trust me. I should know. Did I need to kill that wolf that was in front of me? No, not even slightly. But did I? Yeah, I did. I murdered them. It was mean. I'm glad to hear you're doing well, Jojo. That's great, man. Hopefully the Friday is treating you well, getting ready for a weekend, enjoying yourself quite nicely. I gotta say, it's been the first time I've streamed in a while on a Friday, so I'm kind of enjoying it. It's not bad. It's nice. It's nice. What your route was for these no-death runs? To be fair, Jojo, I don't really have a route. It's pretty much I make it up on the spot, and then I see if it works, and if it works, well, we wouldn't have died so far. But for the most part, what I would say early game, it's mostly just running around, collecting certain materials, seeing if it works. And if it works, well, we survive, but if it doesn't work, yeah, we die. I gotta say, this is definitely a pretty clean Fort Height so far. Until I grief it in real time, or we get immediately trolled on by the big guy. Leave it to the big man. Leave it to the big man to grief the process, I swear. Alright, we do want to trigger that knight, probably. I'm not sure if I really want to kill him, per se, because he is definitely spicy, and not in a fun way. So... But he is coming after us, so I should probably either warp away once I get the Dectus plate, or do a save quit. I'm not sure. One or the other. I'll go ahead and kill him. Screw it, why not? Yeah, we'll go ahead and kill him. Why not? It's not bad to have this. news channel weather reporter playing Elden Ring. My god, you didn't have to just do me like that, Captain Katagi. Yeah. Fuck. You didn't have to do me like that, but... Yeah, I guess so. What about cheesing the boss who drops Bloodhound Step and killing the dragon in Caelid? The dragon in Caelid is some... We'll probably kill Grail for sure, but in terms of what we're currently doing, I'm going to say our first step, frankly, for now, is just getting the deck displays so that way we can kind of move ourselves along to Altus Plateau. I want to make it to Altus Plateau as quickly as I can so that way I can get Radon triggered. I'm not sure if I go for the cheese on Radon. You know what? Yeah, why not? We're going to be a little risky for this playthrough. I'm going to be a little risky. We're going to go for Radon cheese. So, yeah, Radon cheese. I like Radon cheese a little too much. It's been just long enough since the last time I've done that, frankly. And I'm going to have myself a quick sip of this this orange margarita. God damn it. Fuck. Yeah, I guess I am the news reporter, isn't it? Isn't it that way, huh? God fucking damn it. So right now we're heading over to Fort Farah. And that's where we get the second part of the deck display. But it's also where we go ahead and get ourselves 2 major key items. That could be your backup job. Probably is going to end up being, frankly, JoJo at this rate. I was going to say, that would have been very crazy if we got hit there. That's the most I think I've ever seen Grail hit us, actually, for what it's worth. I never see that dragon ever touch me. On an average day basis, he just doesn't ever touch me. So it would have been wild if I actually got hit again there. But at any rate, we're going to go after the second deck display. We're going to get ourselves Radagon's Soar Seal, and we're also going to have access over to the big meaty dragon, where we can get a schmeckle ton of runes to make our lives even easier. I would like that item, please. Thank you very much. Great. Wonderful. Moving along. But yeah, no, hopefully everyone's having a great old Friday here. Hopefully everybody has some wonderful plans ahead of them. If not, then, I mean, hey, just enjoy yourselves, frankly. It's the weekend. You can't unhear it. I can't unhear it now either, so frankly, we did this to each other. Alright, Captain? You didn't have to say the words, but now we've... God damn it. Now we acknowledge it. Now we've acknowledged the issue, and it's not going away. Oh my god. Fuck. So, god, what does it cost me actually to level with this character? I have, okay, 811, that's not terrible. That's not a bad start, per se. I could probably do a little bit cheaper if I really wanted to. Do I have any better armor or potentially anything else I could wear right now? No, not currently. That's fine. That is what it is. It's really not that deep. I don't need to be, like, super healthy to run through this area. Actually, you know what I am going to do real quickly, because I'm just thinking about it right now? I'm going to go and put this on my hotbar. I'm going to go ahead and sit down here. This is going to trigger Melina to show up and be all like, hey, you should really come with me. I got this lit party going on. And it involves an old man, a guy who doesn't really talk, and at least 2 people who are definitely covered in chains. You'd probably fit right in. Wow, that sounds a little weird. Almost as if that was the joke. God, I'm sorry I'm like this. I'm sorry I'm like this. Anyways, let's go ahead and do this real quickly. Who's my favorite boss in Elden Ring? My favorite boss in Elden Ring at this point is still, frankly, Godfrey. He's just the Mega Chad, the Giga Chad. I love him for all he is and all that he does. He just, I vibe with his energy way too hard. He's like top tier boss design in this game. I guess we could pop a couple more of these, frankly, and get like a couple more levels before we go and deal with the fun run. So I'm gonna pop this one real quickly. Really, Jojo? Is that so? There we go. We have a couple more levels in our butt. Let's go back to Fort Farith and go deal with some bullshit. This is obviously not very speedrun savvy, what we're doing right now, but it's not that deep, frankly, because we're only doing it because it's more points. Why not? It only makes sense to have levels available to us. Hop. And then we climb that ladder as quickly as we can and avoid the poison proc if we can. They definitely made it a lot harder to avoid the poison proc after a certain patch, because I definitely guarantee you, like, earlier patches, I could consistently get away with not being poisoned there, and now, unless I'm properly armored for it, I always get poison procced. It doesn't matter. So, I don't know if it's just something they did differently, or it's just, you know, the game feels different, but it feels different. Hop over here real quickly, go ahead and get that Memory of Grace ready, roll down here, run over here, grab this Radagon Source Seal, go ahead and warp out of here, lose 400 runes, but it doesn't matter at all. Love your poison build. Poison builds are fun. I love poison builds, frankly. They're very fun. I just think that in that particular area, it feels much harder to get away from poison proccing than it used to. So. Back over here, though. Yeah, back over here, we want to go ahead and push our way into Liurnia at this point. Ideally, we go to Liurnia and we immediately go get the, go get access to the elevator. So that way we can head right up to the Altus Plateau. Once we make it to the Altus Plateau, we're pretty much home free for getting Radon cheesed. The only thing I'd say is that there's a couple things I missed on this run that would have maybe made that a little more ideal. But it's not that deep, so. As far as I can tell, the Radon cheese still exists. And I'm not talking about the one where during his second phase you, like, hold a shield against the ledge and he meteor strikes himself into the ocean. That one is cool, but I'm talking about the full health bar cheese, which it looks like it still exists. So I'm gonna take advantage of it. I don't really think I need this stone sword key, but we're gonna pick it up anyways as if we do. Why not, right? Alrighty, Roo. So far, not bad. I mean, we're not really having a lot of issue, I would say. Don't need those mushrooms, really. Don't know why I picked them up. Call it a fiend. Fiend action, really. So we're missing our crafting belt. That's fine. I could definitely go pick it up at some point here, but it's really not that deep at the moment. I'm just going to worry about making my way into Liurnia, I guess, really. And I guess once we've officially cheesed Radon, if we can cheese him properly. If we can't, then we literally have to warp the fight. But if we can cheese him properly, I am going to probably make my way to Bloodhound Fang at that point, so that we can actually pick up our weapon for the run. Had someone in the Discord suggest the Bloodhound Fang, and frankly, I would like to use that thing, because it's pretty fun. It is a fun weapon. But yeah, no, I mean, anybody have any fun, exciting plans for their weekend, or is it just sort of chill vibes all around? Mushroom? So I'm picking up some plants here and there, frankly, only because it just kind of benefits me in terms of having something to sell. It is nice to be able to sell certain things, even if it's literally dirt cheap to, sell them. But, I mean, it's extra runes. Why not? Scribble pictures and post them on the internet. Captain Kotagi, that sounds amazing and awesome. And frankly, if I were any good at drawing, and yes, I don't practice, so I can't really make that argument. But if I were any good at drawing, then I would definitely do the same. That sounds amazing. I don't need this cookbook. Why did I pick that cookbook up? Anybody explain that one to me? I don't know why I picked that one up. That makes literally no sense. Normally I take the warp. Normally I take the warp over to Raya Lucaria. You know what? No, I'm still gonna do that. I don't see a reason not to do that, frankly. It is just invaluable to my run, frankly, at this point. So, yeah. Being good at Souls games is much more important. I mean... I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one, Jim, but... I certainly have my talent cut out for me, I guess. My talent is that I'm good at Souls games. Oh, man. It's fun, though. I like it. It's more that I just enjoy the game so much that I just can't seem to stop playing it. Frankly, it's basically an addiction at this point, and it's not healthy per se. It's an unhealthy relationship. But I enjoy it, so... That sounds toxic. Being good at Souls games is your only skill? Jojo, I highly doubt that to be the exact case, but all the same, it is a skill. Why did I do this today? That was literally so risky, and I don't know why I did that. I literally could have just completely thrown I don't know how many minutes of a run away just by doing that one single action, but whatever, it's fun. Is there a plan if somebody invades the run? Yeah, the plan is that I don't have the availability to be invaded. The only people that can invade are the NPCs. We're not doing invasions. I will say during Dark Souls 2, when we do those no-death runs, we'll probably count invasions the same way as we would count any other death. But in this game, I don't do multiplayer, so it's not really going to be an issue on this one. Luckily. God, do I go ahead and I move past this dragon and go get some other stuff? I kind of want to, frankly, because it is a little scary being around this dragon. Alright, don't suddenly hit me with your tail, big guy. Thank you. Jojo, that reminds me. Did the link post properly today in chat? Can you see that? Because I know the bot said it was down yesterday, but I don't know if the bot suddenly had 2 days worth of, hey, Dark Souls 2 server's been down for like a week. That makes me a little happy. I'm sorry. I don't mean actually, but like, it makes me happy in a sense of like, I don't have to worry about getting a hacker suddenly invading me, which I had happen during one of my like furthest runs in Dark Souls 2, and it was griefed miserably. I shouldn't have counted it, frankly. I should have just been like, you know what? I died to a hacker. This doesn't count, but I still did for some reason. It's not there. Jojo, could you do me a favor and just go ahead and @ everybody and post the link? Urizen, I am probably going to stay alive as long as I can, honestly. But all the same, buddy, welcome to the chat. It's good to see you again. I hope you're having a great Friday night. Showing up with the fucking small bowls quote. Jesus Christ. What a guy. What a legend. It's not there. DS2 servers have been off on PC for so long. Funny enough, I think the DS1 servers are still active right now on Switch. So if you guys ever want to make a sudden hard switch to a certain platform. Almost a whole week now. That's sad, actually. For what it's worth, Katagi, that's actually quite sad. I do really like Dark Souls 2 PvP a lot, frankly, so the fact that it's down is quite sad. DS3 servers are on, but not the others. I see. Okay. I think Dark Souls 1 on Switch is still active, frankly, because last time I played, it was definitely active. I ran some invasions on there, and it was pretty fun. It was definitely the kind of shit where you just expect the old gimmicky crap out of Dark Souls 1. I feel like if you've ever played Dark Souls 1 PvP in comparison to all the other Soulsborns, Dark Souls 2 still kind of had it, but it wasn't the same vibe necessarily. But Dark Souls 1 PvP had people that would literally show up in your world doing cosplay or doing some gimmicky bullshit, and it would literally just be them just being like the biggest friendly person on Earth. And they just do dumb shit the entire time while being invaded. I loved it. It was great. I did it for a while myself. Spent like a week making fun builds in DS2. Server shut down when I was going to start actually playing, making videos. God, that is grief. I'm sorry, Captain. I'm sorry. That sucks. DS1 PvP feels less like sword fights and more like WWE wrestling. You literally called it. Yes, that is dead on the money. It is just a bunch of people acting like they want to fight each other properly. You do get sweats. You do get some hard sweats in Dark Souls 1. But for the most part anymore, it's literally just people just hopping in there like it's a Team Fortress 2 server and just having a good old time of just being dumb as shit. And I love it. I love the atmosphere. I think it was one of my favorite things when I showed one of my friends who had played nothing but Dark Souls 3, how the Dark Souls 1 servers function. And he was like, oh my god, what the hell? Nobody's fighting each other, they're just all being stupid. You're working on a card game. I was about to compare it to TF2 servers community. Yeah! I mean, I can't say I played a lot of TF2, but the amount I played, that is the vibe you get when you play that game. It is absolutely the vibe you get when you play that game. I love it, actually. I thoroughly enjoy just how chaotic and fun people are on them, because they're no longer playing a game for the game's sake anymore. They're just playing a game to have just fun. It's weird. It's so weird. So I guess we'll go ahead and head on up to the larger side of the Altus Plateau just to go ahead and get some gear. I'm probably not going to go after any proper weapons at this point, but I am going to go ahead and at least set myself up for, less failure, I guess, really, is the goal. Attempt 3, Mobius, indeed. So far, so good. I mean, hey, what can I say? We're already at Altus Plateau. We're going to go cheese ourselves a big old boy, and that'll be fun. Who do you think the hardest Souls boss is, excluding Melania? Hardest Souls boss, excluding Melania. If I have to put it to skill, not gimmick, probably it goes to Slave Knight Gale. Slave Knight Gale is probably the hardest skill boss. The hardest gimmick boss in Soulsborne is probably Midir, for what it's worth. Madeira is unfortunately a super awesome looking boss, but at the same time, the man's got a health bar thicker than 5 Millennias put together, and then on top of that, he could just one-shot you because he was bored. Hardest one is 2 sharks in the fishing hamlet. I mean, you're still not wrong, but that's like a gimmick boss. There's definitely 2 subset categories in these games. It's gimmick bosses and skill bosses. And as far as I'm concerned, when it comes to the gimmick bosses, the title definitely probably goes to either Madeir or Melania. Both of them have very, very firm gimmicks that are unfortunate to deal with. Gale's your favorite boss. So fucking cool in lore and in game. Exactly, Mobius. Exactly. It's such a cool boss. It's so cool. Surprisingly, every Dark Souls 1 boss was pretty easy. Yeah, that actually should be pretty natural for what it's worth. Honestly, Jojo. First DS3 run, died to Deacons more than any other boss in the game. If you're not used to a mob boss like that, which to be fair, that's like legit one of the first times I think they used a concept like that, I could believe it. Especially if you don't level health well enough, or you know certain aspects of that boss definitely can just completely throw the match. You want to play? Here's the link. Yorizon, if you're gonna post a link, please post it in the Discord. Be sure to post it in the Discord, okay, bud? Madeir or Gale. Madeir is some actual BM, and then Gale is definitely a hard fight. Like, he's genuinely hard to learn at first. Hey, absolutely, it's okay, Yurzin. It is okay, buddy. I was just warning you only because the YouTube algorithm sees a link in chat kind of as, like, spam, frankly. And they have a weird tendency to grief the process miserably when that happens. Now, the hardest starting boss in the Soulsborne series, frankly, is definitely Morgott. Morgott's the only one that I would definitely say is the hardest genuine first boss in all of the Soulsbornes. Morgott's the first time they just went out of their way and said, you know what, fuck you guys. Deal with this. Best of luck. Learn how to roll. Oh, God. Fucking Morgott. Dark Souls 1 main game is easy, then you get to the DLC. DLC's pretty fun. Yeah, DLC is definitely the harder side, but that's usually the story for, like, all of the Soulsbornes. Like, once you get to the DLC in a Soulsborne, you basically forfeit normal gameplay at that point, and you either need to kind of either get good or accept whatever bullshit is in front of you. Alright, there we go. Flask is upgraded a fair amount. Artorias and Manus are such good bosses. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, they are amazing. They're gorgeous boss design. They're all kinds of fun. I love them. I love them to death. Sure, maybe they're not the hardest bosses in the world anymore, but they are peak boss design. Their areas are super cool getting to them. What can I say? I mean, they're sexy. They are sexy beasts. Okay, not so bad though. Not so bad though. We're on pace right now. I would definitely say we'll be over by Radon soon enough. Just kept doing the damn flip over and over. Yeah, learning Artorias' flip, frankly, you just don't challenge his flip. You are not allowed to challenge his flip. If you challenge the flip, you are going to grief. Okay. The homie did not smack our shit off with a pot. I'm a little surprised. He was not like our local pot dealer. He did not provide me free samples. What an asshole. He stun locks you, so it's so annoying. It is annoying. It is annoying. But I think it's one of the only bosses in Dark Souls 1 that does that, for what it's worth. I'm going to post a preview of the game in the Discord. Oh yeah, go ahead. Absolutely, go ahead, Yurzin. That's completely fine. In fact, please, definitely drop the link for the game and everything in there, okay? I want you to. Summoning Sif definitely feels really nice. I also like how they went out of their way to add a little extra cutscene in if you do the DLC first and save Sif first before actually going to fight him. Like, they knew you could do that in terms of gameplay, and I love it. I really, really love it. Stagger in DS1 and DS2 is pretty bad. You're right, but I also Poise is much better. Poise is absolutely much, much better in Dark Souls 1. Like, it's the only game that makes Poise feel like a genuine, true Chad kind of thing to use. So, these dogs are terrifying, and hopefully none of them bite me. God damn. It always scares me, frankly, running through this area, only because the dogs can definitely just turn everything right around on you and ruin your day. Poison DS2 felt the best for you. I'm forgetting what Poise felt a little bit like, honestly, Kotagi, in Dark Souls 2. It's been just long enough that I just can't really remember it in the same sense anymore, but I feel like it was pretty good. Dark Souls 2 had a lot of things going for it, honestly, in terms of the mechanics. It's just the storyline threw miserably, and a lot of the NPCs, frankly, were so miserable. It wasn't fun. The NPCs definitely made a lot of things feel miserable. DS2 so far has been really good, excluding Iron Keep. Yeah. Yeah. It's really unfortunate that Iron Keep just completely ruined it. Though, to be fair, if you played the vanilla version, Iron Keep is honestly super reasonable. It is not a problem having to deal with it then. But if you have to deal with it in the normal base game, fuck you, pretty much, is what it comes down to.
The festival. Are you the festival?
DS2 Poise was the best parts of DS1, and what would later be DS3.
Allow me to paint you the full picture.
That feels accurate. That feels like a very accurate statement. I also like the fact that they add items to make it so you could do more poise damage, too. That was pretty nice. After a while, Iron Keep was kind of fun because I memorized where everything was. I could feel that. I could feel that energy. I get caught on that chair every time. I swear to lords. That chair just gets me. It doesn't matter. Every single time. So I think I'm in one-shot range, frankly, in terms of health. Not ideal, per se. I guess I could always equip the Radagon Source Seal, and that would give me more health at the disadvantage of, likely taking more damage. But whatever. Sure, why not? Let's see how it goes, right? Let's give it the go. Worst case, we die. Worst case, we die. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start this fight off immediately by running away from the big man. And I immediately grief it in real time by just taking that arrow right to my spine. Great job, me. Which is bad for 90% of the people that can't stand King's Field, but perfect for people like me. I can't say I've touched King's Field, honestly. It looks like it's fun. I just never got the chance to really play it properly. Okay, so Radon is already in his weird second phase motion right now, so we can go ahead and just take him and bring him where we need to. It is not fun. I see. That reminds me, I need to go ahead and hotbar my chicken wing real quickly before we get too far into this. Otherwise, Radon will definitely just basically make sure we just suffer immediately. So, I'm trying to remember exactly where we need to go here. I think it's further to our left here. Is it that rock? No, it's definitely not that rock. No way is it that rock. More like Cat Mario Flash game than 3D Metroid game. Everyone advertises it as. Ah, it's one of those. That true horse is a true warrior. You know, yeah, Wi-Fi, it really is. It is a true warrior, and Radon could never have a better companion. Never ever. Okay, so ideally, Radon is chasing us, which is good. Here's what we want to do. We want to run at this rock, jump this way. I didn't quite get the jump, so we're going to go ahead and run away from the big man for a minute here, because he can just basically one-shot us in most cases. I need to do a little bit better on jumping. That's for sure. Ideally, I'm going to see if I can just get him into an animation here, so that way I can do my thing, and he can't grief me in real time. Okay, cool. Well, I guess we'll reset it one more time. It's been just long enough that I haven't... I just haven't done this in a bit. Instead of going on a diet and losing weight, he invented literal magic to be less heavy. I gotta say, what a Chad, right? It's definitely, it's very much so some Godfrey energy, isn't it? Because it's legit just like, no, I'm going to stay the way I am. You're just going to adjust to me. I love the fact that he just does that. It's like, yeah, okay, fair enough. Okay, there we go. That's the jump we were wanting. Okay, so at this point, here's where it becomes a little intriguing on whether or not we get away with it. Okay, so that didn't work the way it was supposed to there. Okay, so we'll just have to run this back. I'm going to hop off the horse here real quickly. What that does is it resets our geographic positioning in terms of the game. Okay, so he fell back down. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, legit, when it comes to this story, it just becomes a fact of the matter that Radon is just a literal Chad. Like, that is his whole storyline. Okay, Radon, I need you to be a little bit less BM, a little bit more favorable, buddy. Come on. Come on, buddy. Do the thing. Thank you, big guy. Okay, cool. I was gonna say, we almost griefed it in real time, but we got away with it, so it's okay. So ideally, our positioning essentially just immediately sends him off to his death here. That didn't quite work that time. Okay, cool. Hop off the horse for a minute here, so that way we don't die. Can I hop off the horse? Thank you. Hey, Cletus, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Radon and Godfrey are just born that way. I think they have something along the lines of a theory that Radon ends up the way he is because he has Giant's blood in him, essentially, and that's why he's a massive Giga Chad. Godfrey is just a Giga Chad because that is his nature, and that is just what he do. Okay, come on, big guy. I need you to get around that rock. We could technically hop off the rock right now, but that is just it's more work than it's frankly worth sometimes. Come on, big guy. Come on, you're getting stuck. Okay, we're just gonna reset the situation. He's griefing. I'm wondering if they made it so when he slides off the rock, at this point, if he just doesn't slide off the way we want him to anymore. That could be the case, frankly. I'm not sure, but it could be the case. It would be a little funny if they did that. Okay, we made it up on the rock. Beautiful. Mr. Radon is chasing us down. He's just barely making it to where we need him to be. Okay, great. We're up on where we need to be. Ideally, this is where he chases us up onto the rock, and he failed miserably. Okay. Alright, big guy. Come on. Come on, big guy. Alright, I'm going to take this minute here to read chat, frankly, because we're going to read chat because he's taking his sweet... Oh my god. Oh no. No, 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 no. No, Radon. Radon? Radon? What the hell was that, big guy? He really just tried to give it to us in real time there. That was actual some grief. I was not expecting him to shoot up that side of the rock, but then he did, and, well... Okay, so he's still not falling to his death. Asshole. What a bastard. Anyways, what are we trying to do? Wi-Fi, this is a very specific cheese that we can do to Radon. It pretty much just... Oh my god, he's doing it again. Come on, Radon. Come on, buddy. I know you want to do it. I know, it seems like a joke to do this to big man Radon, but it is absolutely a joke. There we go. Alright, cool. Great. Reset the situation just slightly. I feel like this may have been made harder, but it's not impossible. It feels like it's still possible. So, just stick with me on that much. Okay, Radon is taking his sweet time right now. That is okay. We'll let him do that. Okay, he's... Oh, Radon. Radon, big guy. What are you doing? Did he just fall off and not take any fall damage, actually? Did they make him immune to fall damage? That would actually be... Okay, you know what? If they made him immune to fall damage, that would actually be pretty funny. Oh, my lord. That would actually be pretty funny if they made Radon immune to fall damage. Alright, I'm gonna try it like one more time here, frankly, because, I mean, we're already set up for it, so why not? If we can get it, great. If we can't, well, you know, L. Alright, come on, big man. This used to be very easy. Alright, come on, Radon. You can do it. Come on, big man. Climb the rock. There we go. He's resetting his AI. Okay, cool. White Gatorade remembers? I hope not. White Gatorade should never remember. Okay, Radon, fall to your death, big guy. Oh my god, I think they made him immune to fall damage. That should have killed him. I think they just made him immune to fall damage. Holy shit. Okay, never mind. I guess no Radon cheese. Never mind. I guess we'll handle this the old-fashioned way then. We're gonna go kill Grail real quickly and go get ourselves a ton of runes. That sucks. That actually sucks. Wow, I can't believe it. Alright, well, actually I need to make an extra stop real quickly here. Hang on. Yeah, I mean, there's literally no way he would have survived that if we were talking about Radon that would die to fall damage. So they definitely made it so he was immune to fall damage. I'm guaranteeing it almost 100%, because that was definitely, like, that was the kill. So, never mind. I think one of these days I'll have to play through the game, frankly, for you guys on an earlier patch. Just to go ahead and kind of show you all the fun, dumb BM that you can do in Elden Ring Prime, frankly, because there was a lot of stuff you could do, and I love it. But they just started removing stuff left and right, and yeah. You're right, Katagi. You're absolutely right. It's just, I don't know, it was just funny seeing the big man just slip and slide like banana peel right to his death. But, I guess it is what it is. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and kill the dragon instead. Might as well. It'll give us a lot of runes. You're not being ignored, buddy. You're definitely not being ignored. It's just hard to always answer everything in chat. And sometimes the gameplay does happen to be in front of my face. Anyways, I think you were asking about the first time about first chat. I kind of vaguely remember it. I want to say it was definitely during a Dragon Sentinel fight that I think you first popped up. So, granted, I can't guarantee I remember every single moment, but I think it was during Dragon Sentinel. I'm going to take this opportunity here to go ahead and have a quick sip of my margarita. So enjoy me slashing this big old dragon's thigh. You know what? Yep, you're right. It was Rykard. It was during our level 1 run. It was during our level 1 run. Level 1 1? Level 1 run. And Rykard, we were slashing those thighs, that big old stinking snaky boy. And yeah, that's when you first joined us. You said white Gatorade and something else. Okay, I believe it. Jeez, we are almost done. We're playing trivia game now. I'm not really sure, honestly, Kutagi. We might be. Though, to be fair, if we had someone else in chat right now that was very fond of doing some trivia, they definitely went off pretty hard with trivia, frankly, last time. On some hoinky-sploinky type gorilla beat. I mean, we're definitely slashing the thighs of this dragon. What's my first name? Do you mean Urizen? Do you mean like your username, or do you mean like your first actual name? Because if it's your first actual name, eh. Obviously your first name is Mr. Katagi, I think you nailed it. I think you got it right then and there. Damn, Captain Gotcha. Yeah, they did. You dorks. You actual dorks. Anyways, there's a big old dragon dead. We're looking good. We have some runes now. I'm gonna go ahead and get myself leveled up here, and then we're gonna go get ourselves a nice weapon. There we go, level up. I guess really what we need right now is more survivability. So I'm going to go ahead and get that survivability up. I'm going to get some more dex. I do probably want to get some arcane going at some point here, frankly. But really, I guess it's mainly going to be between dex, endurance, and vigor for the most part, actually. Yeah. What did I say to my bio dad? Nothing. He doesn't care. What? Yours in what? Huh? Oh my god. We're having some wild shit going on here in chat right now. Okay, anyways, jeez, oh Pete's, do I want to kill this guy? I kind of want to kill this guy. I don't really think this is the time to do it, but I'm gonna, you know what, yeah, why not? Screw it. You know what, why not? He's looking fun. That whip kind of pissed me off. Killing with a rock. That sounds painful and brutal. Beautiful. Big slash. Big slash. Big slash. Get bonked on the butt. Great job. Shouldn't have gotten hit by that, but I definitely got hit by it because I was being greedy. Oh, I got bloody slash equipped right now. Whoops. Please tell me you're saying somebody in the game. I'm not sure what I'm saying, frankly. Stone of Garank. I could always use Stone of Garank, actually. That would be pretty fun. I wouldn't mind doing one of the stone chuck runs. That sounds pretty fun. Hit him with one of these, and hit him with one of these. Whiffed miserably. Funny enough, during his second phase, you honestly want to kind of keep him in front of you on his non-shield side, because it's definitely a lot easier to deal with the halberd in second phase than it is to deal with the shield. Yeah, that's exactly why, because the shield just creeps. Got him. Great. I'm going to top off because I have a very strange tendency to suddenly see my health bar melt in this game, and I'd rather that not happen. At the end of every completed run, you should do PvP with the last 30 minutes, 10 to 30 minutes of that character. Maybe? He's on some go-go-gone gorilla type beat with this boss. Sometimes we're doing okay. I can't say we're doing great, but we always try to do okay in this game. And besides, Yurazen, we're literally like what 3 subscribers away from getting the competitive challenge that I promised you guys. We're gonna do some more PvP soon enough here. Like, unless you haven't voted for PvP and instead you voted for co-op. Did you vote for co-op? Because if you voted for co-op, that's not my fault. That might be someone else's fault, frankly, at that point. But that being said, we are pretty close to that subscriber count. So, I mean, hey, 250, not far away. All we have to do is just get a couple more people. Let's see here. I don't really need these, I guess, but we could. Just finished Garronk's quest. I didn't expect it to be so damn emotional. Yeah, he's a pretty sad lad. He is tragic, honestly. It's quite sad. It is quite sad what happens to the big man. You know, I guess I don't really need this right now. I guess I could do this instead. Because this would just be more strength at the moment. So we're going to do that instead. Let's go after Margit, I guess. Why not? Well, actually, maybe not Margit just yet. Instead, I'm gonna go ahead and go deal with, I'm gonna go see if we can get ourselves the Bloodhound Fang. I would like to get the Bloodhound Fang and then immediately go get it upgraded to like a +4 or +5 if we can. So let's go do that first. That'll be the goal. Right, that is like a mini pit that they just randomly put out in this field because they like to see you fall into some actual death holes. I want to move some bishes. We will be moving more than just bishes on this run. We're going to move mountains and possibly even a whole bunch of other things. Oh, Lord. I'm a little terrified of the fight that we're about to go do, frankly, because this is definitely one of those few fights in this game that just, like, I don't know. It doesn't really matter when you're doing this fight. It just is hard, frankly. So, hopefully it doesn't treat us that way. Where's that bonfire that's, like, right around here? Side of grace, side of grace. I'm not really following chat very well. Talking about the country Finland. Okay. Gotcha. It's part of American tradition. I didn't vote at all. Okay. Gotcha. One tap Bloodhound, so... Okay. I could honestly imagine that, Yurzen, because you've definitely mentioned many times that you have a disgusting bleed build. And this is an early game boss. Okay, so obviously this doesn't work on this build. We probably don't need this. Of course we don't. Let's see. I guess I could keep the shield equipped, but that seems a little stupid for what it's worth. I guess we could do Kukri. That wouldn't be the worst idea in the world. Yurizen, when I call it disgusting, I don't mean disgusting disgust. I mean it's, like, just dummy thick. It's busted. It's great. I love it. I love disgusting builds in this game. They're my favorite, frankly. They make the game so much more entertaining for me to watch and play. Beautiful, just like Ryan Reynolds? Well, to be fair, if you're matching Ryan Reynolds' pace of anything in this world, yes, he is a gorgeous man. I'm tempted to set up for parries on this guy, but it's honestly not worth it enough. A little gay, yeah, a little gay, Wi-Fi. Always a little gay. Alright, come on, big man. I need you to do something that works for me. He swings and he misses. But he also immediately dashes away like your average PvP player. Though to be fair, that's literally what I've been doing for the most part this whole time. It's just, it's working out for me. It's not working out for him, but it's working out for me. And I'll take it. Alright, come on, big man. There it is. That's what I like to see. Claws in the ground, hit him in the face, roll the attack, run away. He does it again, because he's a good boy. Alright, come on, big man. Do the thing that I like. That's not the thing that I like, but you know what? I give you credit where credit's due. Can you use rapiers? Rapiers are fun in this game. Alright, jump in the air, whiff the attack, get miserable about it. And he's dead. Great. That really took more effort than it should have, frankly, but we have our weapon, so we're looking good. We're looking spicy, we're looking good. And offhand sometimes use a variety of weapons. A game with Bloodhound build. Me and Flo have been slaughtering everything, and I do not regret it. I'm glad to hear it. Most of the rat buildup comes from arrows, though. So I'm going to spam rapiers. Okay, so with what we just collected, I need to go ahead and head on over to where I can get an easy Somber 1. And then after that, I'm going to go collect a relatively easy Somber 2. Amazing how in low life all bosses start going Giga Chad. Oh, absolutely, every time. It doesn't matter how much you've played the game, frankly, all the bosses just suddenly decide that they're going to go ham and cheese on your biscuits, and it is funny and painful. Can I wield this thing, actually? Okay, cool. I need 18 strength to wield it, but that's fine. I don't mind that at all. I'm going to go ahead and pick up this this crystal right here, because it is useful for what it's worth. Okay, so this is definitely Torrent slightly griefing right now, because I can't tell you how many times I just pressed the button to jump, and Torrent was like, no, you don't want to jump, trust me, man. It's not worth it. One of the only Somber weapons that you can buff, I would recommend getting Faith and Arcane. Okay, bet. We'll probably end up working with a relatively easy combo, then in that case. Alright, Torrent, I'm hopping off you. Let me hop off, okay, big guy? It's really not that funny when you send them off to their death that way, but it's kind of funny. Got him. Got him. You fool! Go home! No school! Oh, wow! Okay, we got the Gilded Great Shield and some Godric Knight Gauntlets. Okay, that's kind of cool, actually. One of those is pretty damn strong to have. But on Fang, having its two-hand setup is just being a dual wield instead of a sword and claws like the boss. Such missed opportunity. Yeah, 100% missed. Absolute whiff on that one. Because, frankly, that is just insanely strong. It's really, really good. I like it a lot. Sacramental Bud and a Smithing Stone 4. Wow, if we were using a normal smithy weapon, that might be useful. Might be. Alright, so there is a single Somber Stone right here. We're going to pick it up, and we're going to move along with our day. Hey, Kaled, with all your being. It is a terrifying place to be in, And absolutely makes sense that you would hate it, because it is terrifying. Okay, so we just picked up our 1 and our 4. Now we need to head on over this way, I believe. Um... No, we definitely want to go this way. We need to go talk to our main man, Iji, so we can go get a couple more stones. So earlier I made this jump right here, frankly. I'm not going to do that a second time because while I am skilled enough to do it, I would rather not die now that we have invested almost an hour into this character. I don't have time to invest another hour into this character. Not in the same way. Okay, so that is one thing I need to note about this sword, is that this sword has the bug where if you wield the sword while you're running around, it doesn't allow you to properly double jump until after, like, unless you're jumping off the ground. So if you fall in the air, it doesn't let you jump. I guess the easiest way for me to represent it is right here. Right there, I definitely spam the trigger to jump. Let me go ahead and show it one more time without that sword in hand. Patch that already? Not really. No, they did not. They did not properly patch it. Imagine that. They have a game-breaking bug like that on their regiment, and they did not properly patch it. I think they partially patched it, but I can't guarantee it's for everything, frankly, because, like you just saw, I definitely spammed the trigger, and they did not work. Going to kick Miyazaki's ass? Yeah, you probably should. He decided to give Melania a buff, but decided that people falling off ledges with that kind of weapon in mind just get to die, frankly. Kind of griefed, actually. Kind of super griefed. Though then again, I guess Miyazaki is a pretty funny person, so I can't blame him. He's a funny guy. He's a funny guy. Okay, this should probably cover the cost of what our upgrades need to be. I hope so. Otherwise, I'd be a little sad that it's that expensive. Okay, so we need one of these. We have one of those. We have one of these. We need one of these. Great. How far can I get this weapon just off of that? I can get it up to the +4 that I wanted it to be at. Great. We could always go get it up to a +5 right now, frankly, because I could go over to the Altus Plateau. There's a particular cave that has just a 5 chilling in a wall, so I think I'm going to go do that. I'm going to go do that. Why not? It's actually where we died last time. My bad. Wrong bonfire. Alright, let's go get ourselves what we need, and we'll kind of keep this ball rolling. Granted, do we need to upgrade this weapon for a +4? Or past +4 for Margit? No. Not even slightly. Oh good, it's back. Hang on. There we go. And it's dealt with. Great. No more of you. They make it really hard to properly ban bots like that, which is a little sad. I really hope they fix that at some point in the future with YouTube, but they don't make it very easy to just ban bots outright. It's a little bum. That bot was hitting on you? Absolutely it was, Katagi. It saw your name, saw that you were a captain, and was like, I could probably get some status and prestige that way. So, yeah, I guess they made a move for you. Sorry about that. Don't mean to have my people in the chat feeling uncomfortable when bots show up for the schnookums. Fucking bots. God damn it. Change the cover art for my angel, or do I keep the old artwork? I don't know what I should do. I would say first ask yourself if it's worth the time investment to change the cover art, and then second of all, after you've done that, compare, and just see how you feel about it. just do that, I would say, really. If it feels right, go for it. If it feels wrong, just don't do it, you know? Right, remember, don't equip the sword while falling to my current doom. Otherwise, I will just die outright. I need the Sight of Grace. Great, equipped. And let's go ahead and head on down. We'll go get ourselves what we need from this cave over this way. You know, the one good thing about these no-death runs is they start learning about where certain item locations are, because I literally have to figure it out, and then I die. And it's like, well, shit, I wasn't supposed to do that. That's goofy. But then I remember it for next time. So it's like, okay, fine. That kind of pays off. Very time-consuming to redraw it, at least 30 minutes. I mean, I would say if you have 30 minutes to work on it, even if you're just going to do a rough draft, frankly, Urizen, maybe just do it. If it matters to you that much that you've thought about doing it, just maybe think about doing it. If you've put the brain power into it, it's clearly something you've considered. That's all I'll say. Just force somebody else to do it for you. There we go. Yeah, commission somebody else. Well, I guess we're not talking about a commission so much as putting a gun to someone's head. Definitely a different category of commissioning, frankly, at that point. But... oh, this weapon does not do as much damage as the other one that we had the other day. That's okay, it's really not that deep. It just means that we have a different damage output, and that could be a little dangerous if we're not careful here. But I'll equip the magic grease, and we'll just make this work. The mini lads decided they didn't want to come down, so we'll just come down to them. You know what? I'm gonna run in here, grab the item. Oh, that's not the one that I thought it was. Okay. Oh no, it's gotten scary very quickly. Understandably, they just decided to grief the process miserably. Okay, so this is why we get scared about any type of enemy. Open GIMP right now. Yeah, pretty much. Just open it up, see what you got, and make it happen, you know? Oh, this one doesn't have a proper backstab. This one has, like, the partial backstab, which is okay. It's nice enough, you know? I do not need to kill that man, nor do I need to kill that man. I'm gonna go back up there and hopefully kill one of these old men. Good. We killed the other one. Got him, bonk him, knock him, and finish him off. Great. Is this what I was looking for? That did not look somber. I don't have a lot of issues with that, but it definitely did not look somber, frankly. Huh. Okay, cool. Great. Alright, well, I guess with that in mind, See, the thing is I know there's a particular book that way that would be useful to have, but it's dangerous, and I don't really want to risk my life if that means we literally throw the run. So I'm not going to do that right now. We may come back to this cave, but right now we don't currently have a strike weapon, and if we had a strike weapon, we'd definitely stick around. But I don't, therefore no. Alrighty, well, let's run back out of here. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and, I guess, really, we need to book our way back over to Hugh for half a minute, because we just got an extra stone to make some extra progress. Oh, some items appeared at the Maiden, huh? The Husk Maidens. I'm assuming it's probably the Bell. Yeah, it's the Bell, naturally. And the Lone Wolves, which we could go ahead and pick up now. I guess I'm going to. I'm going to pick up the Finger Seal too. We're here in the area. Why not? And, yeah, that's looking pretty good. Remove that. I guess keep the current talisman set. Once we have enough, we're going to definitely equip other talismans, but right now it's not a concern. So, upgrade this. Go ahead and look over at my Ashes of War. Take this katana. I'm going to go ahead and put this on here. Great. There, now we can have Golden Vow equipped properly, which is good news. And that's, I guess, about it, really. That's all we can technically do right now. Cool. Alright, well, let's go ahead and go deal with our first boss of the game. We're going to head back over here. We're going to go deal with Margit, and we're going to see how that fight goes, okay? Should go very smoothly, for what it's worth. I highly doubt this fight to be a problem, per se, especially where we're currently at. But I also wouldn't suddenly doubt just dying miserably. Oh, boy. I'm glad the run has made it this far, at least. I mean, we're doing okay tonight. Granted, most of the runs typically have died kind of right after Godric, which isn't promising, per se, but it is a little concerning. Alright, let's go ahead and unequip that, unequip that. I'm going to set this right here, and we go ahead and actually set this right here in this hand, set this right here in this hand. Great, we got the perfect setup. How are we doing weight-wise? Are they chasing us down? Yes, they kind of are. Activate the Grace. Great. Sit at the side of Grace. Make sure they can't grief us in real time. Ooh, we have another flask. Great. I could get an extra flask here for what it's worth, and we could also summon the wolves on this run, but I don't think we'll need them for this fight. I mean, it's a nice distraction, but it's not needed, per se. Okay, there we go. We're looking good. We're looking fine. I think this is more than enough. We're gonna do this, we're gonna chug this, and then we're gonna go and equip our blade, and we're going to make a fight happen. Did I fat roll? Hey, Mabel, welcome back. I think I'm fat rolling. This is a little bit problematic. Oh no, I'm fat rolling. This isn't great. This is not ideal. But you know what? We're getting away with it. It's fine. It's okay. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Mabel, thank you for coming in at the last second to tell me. We could have just literally taken off the helmet. We could have taken off the helmet and we would have been in medium roll. Oh my lord, that was a little scary for what it was worth. It shouldn't have been scary, but it was a little scary, okay? I think we need one more point of strength to actually just one-hand the, Yeah, now we can one-hand it. Great. Love to see it. Got killed by a heavy load. Could you imagine? Ugh. Actual cringe. Would have been so miserable. I should have frankly gotten myself a dagger. Should have gotten a dagger. Biggest mistake of my life. I'm just glad we got away with it, frankly, because it definitely felt like we were about to throw very hard. We're right, we have a second talisman slot now. More health or more health? More health! Yeah. Perfect.
It's titled The Guardian Breach.
No, I'm gonna use that main gate. Thank you, big guy. We always use the main gate here because we're cool. Hope you guys are doing well. It's good to see you again, Mabel. It's honestly very good to see you, and I mean, thank you for calling out the fact that we definitely griefed the process there pretty miserably. He was supposed to open the gate. Why didn't he open the gate? Yo, asshole. What is this?
Hit the guard, you'll slip.
Why didn't you open the gate, big guy? Hmm? Hmm? You want to talk about it? It's because I've killed them the last couple of times. I guarantee it. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, he definitely is doing this because we've murdered him a couple times in a row, frankly. Yeah, you know what? We have the availability to make some blood grease. I'm gonna make some blood grease. Why not? I like blood grease. It's pretty fun. And he goes home. And we put him in the grave.
Back, you wretched.
Oh, the poor bastard. He just has no poise. Never should have come here. What can I say? Gatekeeper Gostock? More like Gatekeeper No Stocks. Huh? That was such a fucking bad joke. I'm sorry. Actually, I think this is the first time I've run through this area while it's nighttime. I kind of like the aesthetic. Like, oh, well, Torchman. Torchman just gave my butthole a little toasty. A little toasty poke. Understandable, really. I normally get that side of Grace over there to make it easier to get the Godric Great Rune, but I'm not going to worry about it right now because I'm not going to worry about it right now. Okay, hop past these boys. Kukri. Great. We got ourselves some kukri. Grab this item real quickly. It's another golden rune. Chug real quickly while they are currently trying to swat my butt, but I'm just a little too fast for them. They all came here as Chad Thundercock while I came here as a Lightning McQueen. Never came prepared. Always come prepared. Okay, please light this side of Grace just a little bit faster. Thank you very much. I was a little worried about that one. Okay, you get out of here. No, 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 no. Stupid little bot. You know, I wonder how many times you have to report and actually, like, ban a bot before it finally just disappears into the ether. I really wonder, because it clearly isn't an inordinate amount of times. You have to do it quite a lot. But, you know what? Whatever, I guess, really is how YouTube would kind of look at that one. It is what it is. I feel like I should have a lot more availability to ban a bot, but, oh well. Take it for what it is. Do we... I mean, I guess we don't really need the pots that are over here. Wow, it looks actually proper dark over here for once. Huh. That's kind of impressive. I'm used to this area not looking dark at all. It looks actually like proper nighttime here. What the hell? Huh. That's kind of cool. I guarantee you, like, a majority of the time, I'm used to this area just straight up not looking like nighttime at all. So, huh. Cool. Okay, well, I guess on that note, we are ready to take ourselves on another boss, aren't we? I guess I don't technically need this, but I am going to go ahead and put it on my sidebar here, frankly, for safety, and just in case I really need to. But, yeah, I guess let's go ahead and go handle ourselves a boss, shall we? Chug this a little early, go ahead and apply our buff, because buffing early is nice. And then we're going to re-equip this, apply that blood grease, looking nice and greasy. And yeah, let's go see what we can do, shall we? I feel like we're going into this probably relatively fine. Like, Godric is not the boss to be scared about. The boss to be scared about was the one we just dealt with, frankly. Whiff, whiff, and he whiffs. Great. Look at that. I don't think he's gonna live. Everybody, say goodbye to everybody's least, well... Actually, for what it's worth, I actually kind of like Godric a lot more now. He's a piece of shit, but he's the kind of piece of shit I get to pity. Because now that you've played through the game enough, I'm at this point to where I just understand him to really just be pathetic. And I like him. I like him a lot. Even Margit shows up and is actually a harder boss to deal with, and it's just like, I am scared and sad, and I really... Please don't beat my son. He's not related to Godric, really, in that sense, but it's still one of those relationships. Anyways, say goodbye. Yo, I think he might be a lord. I'm not really sure, but I think he might be one. Huh. Neat. What a poor bastard. Oh, I guess he failed his no-death run. What can I say? Never should have come here. So, on that note, we now have some more runes. We're looking spicy. We're looking good. I'm going to go ahead and take a couple more quick levels here, and I think I'm going to go ahead and keep investing in Vigor for right now, because definitely having the health, just, why not? It makes sense. Secondary to that, I'm going to go ahead and head back to the Stormveil main gate, and we're going to go get ourselves a Great Rune, shall we? So, let's go make that happen. Godric is a clown? Exactly, he is a clown. But I love him. He's a sad clown. Even the ballistas, frankly, in his area are more terrifying than he is. The ballistas he has are more terrifying than he really will ever be. The poor bastard. Never is he ever going to get away with it. So, I think one of the few bosses in this game I'm kind of scared of, frankly. Yes, I am in fact a Godric enjoyer at this point. I think one of the few bosses I'm very terrified of at this point in the game, and I'm not going to deal with him, frankly, until probably later, is actually Rykard, for what it's worth. Rykard is not a hard fight, for what it's worth, but he is a boss that can just suddenly say he's done with you, and he does a literal shit ton of damage to you. He can just suddenly drop your shit just because he was feeling like it, and it is kind of scary. But, yeah, I would definitely say he is a boss that's remotely scary. So... Also, these lads are a little terrifying themselves, but we're not going to deal with them, because I don't have time for that shit. I have more important things to deal with today. That is a hole, and I don't have time for holes. Not like that. The homie really just breathing fire, while the other one is trying to... Jesus Christ, they are doing the harder long game than usual today to me. It's kind of funny. I don't have to knock this boy down, but I want to do it anyways because he kind of annoys me. Also, I feel like he'd just suddenly launch an arrow in my spine, and while that would be funny, it definitely knocked me right off this ledge. You're a Malenia enjoyer. Urizen, would that have anything to do with the fact that you have a bleed build that basically halves her health in like one hit? Not that that would, you know, make any sort of calculated decision-making for you, but, you know, I mean, I'm just saying, when you have a build that basically negates the one thing Malenia has going for her, I gotta say, it definitely makes her more fun when you know how to parry her. When you know how to parry Malenia, I gotta say, it makes her a lot more fun. But you also need to learn how to parry her, and that's a problem in itself. So this is going to be a 40 levels for free, which is pretty nice, honestly. I'm pretty happy about that. We won't really ever need to come back here, so I'm not going to get that site of grace, because why would we do that when we're literally here for a minute? Also, I really don't know why they put her up. Is weak 30-second speed run? I mean, she can be, yeah. If you have the proper build for Melania, you can definitely just completely nerf everything about her in like a couple frames of a second, and it's, it's pretty funny. Okay, so that being said, we have a +5 right now on our weapon. I'm gonna head probably back up here, because what we probably want to do next is go up to the Altus Plateau. We're gonna go to Old Altus Tunnel. Once we go to Old Altus Tunnel, we should be able to find ourselves a +6 Somber Stone, which is nice, frankly, because that'll cover part of our need, frankly, at this point. But I'm also going to head over here, because the boss that's over there... oh, right, I should activate my Great Rune. Hang on here. There we go. Great. By the way, Overwatch 2 is out and free. Isn't it also kind of trash at this point? Like, isn't it basically like the server's legit? They can't get anybody in the servers? I feel like that's been like the community meme so far for that game. You don't know? Fair enough. Okay, Yurzin. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you watch any of Donkey's content, he basically covers that as, like, meme-like as possible. But yeah, that's basically kind of what's going on with that game right now. Is it's just, literally, just no one's able to get into it. I don't even know why I'm properly buffing for this fight. I don't really need to, per se. But it's, I guess, nice to buff anyways. Oh, that didn't stagger her. Interesting. Okay, fair enough. Well, anyway, she's dead. There goes Gillica. Gillica, down for the count. There is a Ritual Sword Talisman, which is nice to have. We don't have that extra slot just yet because we haven't killed our second rune boss, but we'll get there soon enough, I'm sure. I'm a little curious if we should go out of our way to go pick up Shield Crash, honestly. Because Shield Crash would be pretty strong for what it's worth. But I'm not going to worry about it too much right now. I'm just going to worry about moving around, getting that Somber 6. And that'll pretty much be where we go for now, I think. I think for Old Altus Tunnel, we need 2 of these Stone Sword keys. So I'm going to need to go pick up a second Stone Sword key first. And the first game I ever downloaded and installed, rage quit and uninstalled before I even played it. Wow. Jeez. That sounds like a really rough experience, Katagi. Alrighty, there we go. Let's go get that second Stone Sword key, talk to this guy for an emote. If we run away from him, does it activate all the same? No. Okay, I guess not. That makes enough sense, I guess, right? Yeah, it does. Stone Sword Key, acquired. We should literally never need a second one of our rune arcs, so that shouldn't be a problem. I guess I might pick one of these up, but maybe not right now, per se. Because it doesn't make sense to pick a second one up right now. We're not going for any items, per se. Anyways, try this again. Come on, big man. Give it to me. Give it to me. There we go. What do you want? Eminem. Level up. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Honestly, I'm just going to kind of keep going up to more health, frankly, at this point. I think, as far as our weapon goes, we don't really need to get more stats for the weapon, per se, just yet. It's nice to have, sure, but it's not an immediate need. So, I'm not going to worry about it. Definitely having more levels is a little more important. M sitting next to M. Yours, and I'm a little curious as to what you're going on about with these M's, but go for it, man. Have fun with that. Alright, let's go to that old Altus Plateau tunnel, and we're gonna go get ourselves that Somber 6, so that way when we handle our next boss, we're looking nice and spicy. Bloodblade. I don't really think I needed that, but it's nice to have the blood roses, so, you know, that's worth something. Alright, almost there. Gonna go get those Somber 6s, look a little spicy. I don't know why I'm chasing that guy, because I know better at this point, knowing never do that, frankly. It's a little too dangerous to do. Shouldn't be doing that. Oh god, a Vidi Khadivi and nacho cheese flavor. Ugh, awful. Explosive stone clump. I don't really need to go this way, but I'm gonna do it anyways because making mistakes is kind of funny. Maybe not in this particular run, but it is kind of funny. It takes so little to throw a runaway, honestly. I swear. I should sit at the side of Grace, actually, because that is literally a free heal. Interesting. You know what? Actually, we're doing pretty good right now. We have a lot of health. I think that's really, like, the main concern that I kind of had going there. But now that we have the health amount that we have, I think we'll be fine. The sword is not ideal for these exact dudes, but it is okay for everything else. So, not really a concern, I would say. Smithy 5, okay, great. Head over this way, head up this ladder, and start making our way downtown, shall we? Urizen, I am not 100% sure what you were going on about, my guy, but you continue to do it, and that's good. Good for you, man. Bolt Drake Talisman, I will take that, thank you. Got him, great, looking good. Go ahead and bash this man with all of our power. I don't think I need to kill these guys, but I'm going to do so all the same. Stanching boluses. Boluses? Okay, so that wall does not break. That's fine. Understandable. How about that one? Nope. No, that one does not either. Okay. Why did I come up here? There is almost legit no reason. Aha! Okay, there we go. There's that Somber 6 I was talking about. See, I told you it was somewhere. Oh, boy. Alright, let's get out of this cave. We literally just did what we needed to. Oh, Urizen. Oh, you and your M&Ms. Whatever shall we do with you, man? So, now we can get this this Bloodhound Fang up to +6, which is pretty good. Overall, much better. But we could probably go even higher than that, frankly, if we really wanted to. So, let's go ahead and get out of this place real quickly. Head back to the Table of Los Gris. I am going to go ahead and upgrade this weapon, and then I'm going to leave you guys for just a minute here. So, yeah.
Now, those are the chap find them well.
There we go. And on that note, folks, I'm going to leave you with the big man. You can stare at his beautiful, beautiful jawline, and I'll be right back. And on that note, I was back. I was actually just realized I'm looking at this painting right here. Look at Mr. Godfrey. Look at the Giga Chat. Yeah, no, definitely. Kutagi, you should absolutely join our Discord if you like being around other people who like Dark Souls. I guess that's really about the main thing I can definitely recommend. I am currently trying to, Urizen, give me just a minute to do that on my own, bud. Hang on. You got into a fight? Lad, what the hell? What the hell? Yes, his beard probably is made of paper mache. Look at that thing. Look at that scraggly looking little thing. It is sad. But I love him all the same. Hugh is a beautiful lad. Mainly in spirit, though. Alright, so right now we have to decide what is going to be the rune boss that we go murder. I have not decided fully on who exactly to do. Lost got your face cut and bled, and your glasses broke. Urizen, definitely be careful, buddy. Like, don't just go getting into fights like that, man. That's some dangerous shit you're pulling, bud. Be careful, okay? Sorry, you know what? You don't need me telling you that. But all the same, you gotta survive your deathless run, bud. You gotta. You just gotta take the safer routes. It wasn't your fault? Alright, fair enough. I'll take your word for it. It was middle school, I ate a whole pencil, they sent me to the nurse. You were completely fine? I'm glad to hear you were completely fine. That is a whole ass pencil to eat. Damn arm mad lad. Alright, well, let's go towards Renala, I guess. Because of the two rune bosses that we could deal with, she's definitely the more squishy of the two. We'll deal with Radon in due time. I just think I would rather get some slightly spicier armor set first. Yeah, well, I definitely want a slightly spicier armor set before we deal with Radon. Not that we aren't... Like, we're not squishy per se right now, but it's still... It's just one of those things, right? So... Yeah, I think we're just going to keep moving along here. Normally I get that Sight of Grace in case I die, but since we literally can't die, it just doesn't matter. We're not going to get it. Alright. Run on down here. Avoid all of this bullshit, because I do not have time for it. Haha. We're going to go ahead and pick up the Karian armor set that's down here, because it is honestly just too good to ignore, frankly. Yeah, that Karian armor set is just dummy thick. Louisiana for ya. Damn. That is some wild shit, though, all the same, Urizen. Like... Leave it to the dogs, man. The dogs are just the most obnoxious crap. Yeah, that's where they keep the armor set. Right on top of a gravestone. You get to rob a grave just for that armor set. I love it. Alright, well, we are chugged up, looking good, heading up top. We're probably on pace to deal with Renala tonight, I think. Fucking hilarious. Huh. Long time looking for it, then conveniently thought it looked lame when it took me more than 30 minutes of looking. That's completely fair. Alright, how much of this can we wear, actually? Can we wear the full set? Yes, we can. Okay, we're looking spicy. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put on that full set because I would like to live, and living is cool. Weirdly enough. Did I get that Sight of Grace that was in there? I don't think I did. I guess it technically doesn't matter Because if we die to the next boss here, it doesn't, it's just an L. That's all it is at that point. Chug. Alright, good. He's not hiding around the corner, getting ready to snipe our shit. Buff up. Great. Looking good. We have our talismans equipped. Okay. Run in there and start doing damage to the big wolf. Of course it would show up during a boss fight. Why the fuck wouldn't it? Swear it's a real person. It might very well be a real person. Oh, our heals don't actually do a lot, do they? I mean, luckily, the wolf is super squishy, so it doesn't even matter how much it's doing to us necessarily, but it can definitely one-shot us with that exact attack it just tried to use, so luckily we got away with it. It doesn't matter, it's dead, great. God, how many times do you have to report something before it finally just dies? There. It's been put in timeout yet again. Great. It's a virus. I wouldn't doubt it, necessarily. Thank you, Katagi. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, it's been popping up in streams pretty much ever since I started seeing, like, double digits in the chat, frankly. Which sounds really goofy. You guys should report me too. Katagi, have you been doing child abuse? Do we have something to worry about? What? Okay. Alright. I guess... I don't know if I should do more damage, frankly, at this point, or just keep doing health. But I'm gonna go ahead and do damage, I guess, on this one. Why isn't your text popping up? Your text has been popping up the whole time. You do spam? I mean... Yeah, but so far you've been, not spamming dumb shit. It's not popping up for you? Never mind. I like that sequence of events. Just, please, help me! Oh, you spam poison and bleed. You're a bit toxic, are you, Katagi? Fair enough. Understandable. And frostbite. Wow. Truly a toxic person. That sounds wonderful. Sounds like a great time. Run over here. He's gonna go ahead and throw himself into the pit, and he's gone. Beautiful. It's too hard to proc. Completely understandable. You are absolutely right. It is very hard. It's kind of really hard to proc. It's really ridiculous. We don't have stats for this. Okay, fair enough. That's fine. Okay, so here's where I go ahead and I just have my fist ready to punch some children. Wow, that sounds messed up. For, obvious reasons. Slapped. Clapped. Run over here. Slap her again. Apply the buff. I'm only going to apply the one buff for right now because we don't really want to grief this. Can I one-cycle her? Yes, I can. Great. Alright, run at her. Chug while you're right on her thigh. Hit her with one of these. Roll the attack. Great. Run away from her. Okay, and she's dead. Great. Love to see it. We don't have a chicken leg. Unfortunate. Okay, there we go. She's dead. Meanwhile, this lady is only on some mild Baja Blast type vibration, weak as fuck. Absolutely true. She is legit just not even slightly on my pace. She could be on my pace, but she just lacks the Oonga Boonga slap that dick slard very hard kind of rhythm. She doesn't have the DK Jungle Beat. What can I say? She lacks any finesse. Will you be gravestones? Probably not, considering I'm standing right here, but I mean... okay, so that gives us like an extra 100 health at this point. That's... I'll do that, and then I'm going to do one more point in strength, frankly, at this point. I would rather keep both of those stats kind of going. Alright, well, that is yet again another thing done. What the hell happened there? The only part of that sentence I understood with 100% of my brain was power was... Oh. She is talking in the background and is honestly kind of creepy. This... Alright, I'm gonna leave this place. Bye. She's getting a little creepy there when she just kept on talking her damn dialogue. I'm not ready for that, frankly. No. God, do we have what we need to deal with Radahn? I feel like we do. Like, I feel like we can deal with Radahn at this point. Do we have any grease that's really worth talking about? Not particularly. Yeah, fuck it. I guess let's go for it. We have a +6 Bloodhound's Fang. If we fuck up with a Bloodhound's Fang at +6, we're probably having bigger issues, frankly. Oh, right. I have to talk to the old man. I forgot. Grab that great rune. Radahn these nuts. Long ago, I must tell you a story of a war. A war unlike any other. A war of these nuts. We must make merry. You said you would. What did I say I would again? I'm sorry. I think there might have been a curse word in the last thing you said, so it didn't post properly in chat. Plus, I also have short-term memory loss, so, I mean... You clipped it? Okay, fair enough. If it's good, I'll definitely be sure to turn it into a short, so that's for damn sure. I say some pretty sussy things, honestly. Not all of it's very funny, but some of it's very funny. Sometimes it's more just sussy than it is funny, though. I will say that. You will be caught? Good, fine, catch me. Roll the attack, run away from the big man, send it down this way for just half a minute to make sure that he nicely despawns on us for just a minute here. That's fine, Eurozone. I would be worried about the children in your basement, for frankly, I just don't know if I have the energy for it right now, so I'm assuming they're gonna be fine. that was the attack to deal with him, and I chose not to deal with it. Okay, so he's run away. Beautiful. Big man on campus. Here he comes. Destroyer of foot fetishes? You're right. He is the destroyer of foot fetishes. I'm gonna run away from him for a minute because he's doing a lot of wacky shit, and I'm having a very hard time of dealing with it, frankly. I would like to reset the situation here. Okay, got it. Need to run away again. Cool. Understandable, Radon. Okay, so he's running away because he likes to do this really funny attack where he sends boulders after you, and I like to call it the Big Boulder Dash. It's not a very clever name. Hey, Mason, how you doing, buddy? Okay, so he's running away again. He's doing that funny thing that he likes to do. He just crushed my horse's pelvis. Did he need to do that? No. But is it funny? It's kind of funny. There we go. I'm gonna have to read that one fully through here just for chat to properly hear that one out. Because it's one thing to hear it in your head, but it's another thing to read this aloud. Radon is on some clown noise type beat. Meanwhile, this man battling him is clearly on a rhythm derived of pure gorilla sun destroyer of worlds. Nuclear bomb with extra cabbage, extra crunch. God, what are these, Kotagi? This is great. This is content. Oh my god. Speaking of beats, have you ever played Donkey Kong Jungle Beat? It's an amazing game. I love that game. It's such a fun game. It's not a game you go back to every other day because it's one of the it's an old GameCube game that they made the gimmick of it basically that you played on bongos, but it's so much fun. I actually dig it so much. It's such a good game. Oh. Anyways, so there's Radon, I guess. So that's Renala, that's Radon, done and over with. I'm kind of tempted to kill the lad right now, so we're gonna kill the lad right now. Go home.
I see. I see it now. Humans always.
There we go. He's dead. Goodbye. Warrior Jar Shard acquired. Nice. Now we don't have to worry about it. Did you just say that that was a cock? What? Alexander talking about cocks? This is an E-rated game. Clearly, probably, right? I mean, to be fair, he is a massive L. If you look at him, he's a jar. So, like, his first mistake, honestly. I don't know why he showed up. Never should have come here. So that gives me, what, 4 points of strength total? This gives me less. Actually, it about equates to the same thing right now. So I'm just going to do strength, frankly. And I'm going to get myself 1 more point of vigor. You killed Jar? I mean, yeah, I killed Jar, but the thing is he's not Siegmeyer. If he were Siegmeyer, then we'd be talking about a great character. But the fact of the matter is he's literally just an L. He's a walking, talking jar. He's not an onion, bro. If he was an onion bro, then we'd be talking some actual war crimes that I just committed. But he's not. He's just an L. He's pathetic. He's sad. I wouldn't invite him over for dinner. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Did I ever level up my weapon to +6? I believe I did, right? Yeah, I did. Okay. Mentally, sometimes having to remind myself on what I have and haven't done. Mm-mm-mm-mm. I could go down to knock Stella, now that I'm thinking about it. I don't know why I would do that necessarily, but I could do that. The only thing I'm kind of blanking on right now is where do we go right now to get a +7 Somber Stone other than going to the try being a YouTuber. I should probably try doing that, right? Yeah? I should probably try being a YouTuber. At least once. Maybe twice, even. Right now, frankly, I'm just doing some undercover surveillance for the USA. That sounds so cringe, actually, that I even said what I just said. Didn't even sound funny. Wasn't even funny. Just cringe. About as cringe as hearing Chris Pratt try to talk about how he had human experiences as a child. I might be good at it, you know? I don't really know. Only could tell you if I was very good at it after seeing Chris Pratt's performance in trying to be Mario. Fucking dolt. I feel like it's so easy to do a Mario, frankly, too, and it just clearly shows that Chris Pratt does not care. He just got the bit. That's really all that happened there. He should not have gotten Mario. Chris Pratt, weakest role. Jack Black makes an amazing Bowser, though. I will say that. He definitely screams Chad energy, and I am very about it. I feel like I'm going off on a tangent that maybe not everybody in chat is following on right now, and I'm not sure. I don't know. Has everybody seen the Mario movie trailer yet, by chance? Or is that sort of, like, not something I expected chat to understand? Chris Pratt needs to be replaced. He only does it for the money and doesn't care about his character. Okay, so yes, chat does know. Good. Yeah, that's pretty much the exact vibe he gives. He's weak, and he has no talent at what he's doing, frankly. Like, it's genuinely some sad shit. Okay, here we go. Dragon Sentinel. Oh yeah, Jack Black absolutely cares about the character he's playing. His energy is all about it. Never played a Mario game? Honestly, completely fair, Mason. That's gonna hit me right in the face. More than anything, what's just disappointing right now is that Jack Black is definitely putting his heart into it, but Chris Pratt just sounded the weakest ever. Like, there was nothing talented about what he did. I mean, I guess technically I shouldn't be surprised, because the fact of the matter is it's Chris Pratt, he just doesn't care anymore. But still. I do not. The homie just doesn't. Bowser does not have time for your shit. Run away, because this one is practically unavoidable, and well, maybe it is avoidable, I just don't know how to avoid it, is the problem. Nah, it's, do you yield? I definitely rolled that, but okay. I'm watching the trailer again. Nice. I guess I could have maybe applied a buff to this weapon, but while that would have been nice, it's not 100% needed, I guess. I'm gonna chug real quickly because I just don't trust Tree Sentinel to give me a fair win by any means. Oh, that, weirdly enough, like, triggered off of him as opposed to being triggered off anything else. Odd. The Sonic movies have been nothing short of amazing, though, for what it's worth. They've definitely been, like, a true staple of what movie games should be. Like, they aren't perfect, per se, but they are great. I don't even know why I'm chugging here. I should just go for the kill. That was definitely an L move on my part. But he's dead. That's another boss down. Nice. We are officially into the capital. With way more than what we should ever have, frankly. Will be better than the Sonic movie. I would say it's going to be good. Oh, Bowser is for sure a menace to society. And I'm glad to see they decided to go for the menace route on him instead of making him like a sweet dad, frankly. Like, I like Dad Bowser, but the fact of the matter is he needs to be an antagonist in this movie, so make him an antagonist. And he definitely seems like he's literally screaming that kind of energy in this movie, which is perfect. I guess... I'm going to do a couple points of endurance, I think, because I want to definitely be sure that I can probably start getting some other stats kind of rolling upwards, at least. What do we need to level up? 1680... Okay. Alright, that's not too bad, actually. We can definitely afford that real quickly. That's going to be a little short still, but that's fine. We'll just pop a second one. Actually, is that even... Is that still short? 1680... Yeah, it is still short. Damn it. Okay, fair enough. Would watch a whole movie as Jack Black as Bowser? Oh, for sure. The worst part is, I'm absolutely confident in this answer. We're going to be seeing that movie for everybody but Bowser. Like, I'm sorry, not Bowser, but Mario. Toad sounded... I mean, the thing is we didn't really get a lot of voice lines out of anybody except Bowser during the trailer. So, I'm probably going to say Charlie Day is going to do great as Luigi. I'm absolutely sure that Bowser is just going to be superb the whole way through. Peach might be serviceable, frankly. I'm not sure how deep I am about Peach, frankly, but I'm hoping she's great. Toad was sounding pretty good. Yeah, Toad was definitely sounding pretty good. I don't think it was enough to necessarily, like, make an answer about them yet. Bowser was for sure. Jack Black got enough voice lines in that trailer to definitely confirm he's going to be a G the whole way through. That's the thing, though, is like Luigi, what? We got, like, a scream out of him? They couldn't just let Sonic have one W and with his movies being good? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, Kotagi. They can't let him have that. They can't let him have it. Nintendo just needs to make the money. They have to make the money. That is a useless item, so we're not going to worry about it. They're making a new furry movie, aka Zootopia movie. What is the new furry movie that they're making? I don't even know, actually, at this point. Wasn't the last one, like, Sing 2? Which, to be fair, like, was actual trash. Illumination used to be really, really good, and then they started just making a lot of the same kind of crap, frankly. And while it's all serviceable crap, it is just, I don't know, it's just crap. A Zootopia movie, a sequel. Okay, so they're making a sequel to Zootopia. Gotcha, okay. Oh, we could be getting our third talisman slot right now. I am griefing the pot. I need to go get that. I think we can get it, at least. The door should be open. Great. Love it. Spicy chicken nuggets are good. Robert, I'd have to agree. Spicy chicken nuggets are delightful and delicious. She's talking a lot, and I just want that pouch. I don't have time for all that talking, lady. I just want your sack. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm like this. Here we go. Here's what I needed the whole time. Okay, anyways, we have another talisman slot. We're looking even spicier than before. I'm going to go ahead and pop these two Great Remembrances. We might keep Radahn's, though, frankly, because I might use his for actual good purposes. We'll see. We'll see about that. Menuing sometimes griefs me in real time. Understandable, as always. There we go. We have popped two Great Remembrances. Keep this one because I might trade it in for the Star Scourge swords, frankly. I kind of feel like doing that because that would be a really damn strong weapon to have. But it does have a pretty set stat requirement right now, and I don't know if I'm ready to invest. Buy this, buy these. Those are really good. And yeah, okay, we're looking good. Okay, she's still talking. She thinks she's important. It's okay. It's understandable. We're gonna get a +7 without completely griefing myself. I believe if I go down to the sewers in Laydell, they drop 7s down there. I could be wrong about that. It might just be the mountaintop of the giants that I need to go to for that, but I'm not sure. Anyways, let's get one more level and keep moving. Yes, Robert, we are enjoying ourselves a nice little margarita. It's a concoction where we mix together the margarita with an orange crush. It's not very creative, frankly, but it is nice and tasty. I'll say that much. Alright, so we're just going to completely run through this area because this area is bullshit, and I prefer to skip it. I really wish I could still properly skip all of this area, but I can't, and I find that very sad. But, oh well. It is what it is. Crush the big man's spine. Not that he really has one. Orange Crush is an absolute W drink, frankly. It is delightful and just so good in every way. Plus, when it's mixed together with a margarita, it's actually, like, surprisingly good. It's surprisingly good, honestly. Okay, so I need to go find myself a single 7 Somber Stone, and then I can get this weapon all the way up to a +9, frankly, at that point. The only problem is getting that to happen. I'm not going to worry about killing this tree because while it gives me runes, I'm not even bothering myself with that shit right now. Frank the Newt birds destroyed Bowser would have seen the only taste of their fury. I mean, the penguins getting a actual, like, sizable revenge on Bowser would have been kind of funny. I don't think it would have been appropriate per se. Ah, God, I don't know what that guy down there drops, but I'm kind of tempted to go find out. It's a little scary, though, frankly, because this entire area is just bullshit, so I don't know about that. Anyways, we're going to keep hopping this dragon because we are doing some parkour. Parkour. Great, looking good, almost there, and hop. This is, I believe, just another rune arc, completely useless at this point, so it's literally just cash money. Nice. You know, I really wish I actually knew where I could get more +7s in this game. I just legit have no idea where I could get more +7s at this point. I just don't. Need to use that as our primary mixer. Always have a good primary mixer, frankly. Equip that. Great. Looking good. Okay, so we're going to ignore that seed for a very peculiar and particular reason. Because picking it up is grief, and we do not like dying. Dying is stupid. Alright, head on up this tree. Hopefully we don't just suddenly take a massive L here for some reason. Haha. 2 are found in the sewer with the giant crayfish, silver, several fanged imps. That sounds awful. That sounds genuinely, like, awful as hell. I don't think we're gonna deal with that then. They are... God damn it, they're chasing us down. I kind of have to deal with them. If I want to properly buff before the fight, then I have to deal with them. They're griefing, though. Luckily, they're pretty weak, so I'm not even that concerned about it, apparently. Okay, cool. Is that everybody? Great. Love to see it. Chug. Real quickly buff. Imagine I died to Shaded Godfrey. That would suck. Also, I just accidentally applied a buff to a weapon that I immediately swapped off of, and that is a little sad. But whatever. Okay, let's do this. I have no stamina right now, which is a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. That is the problem with heavy weapons, isn't it? Is that you always run out of stamina very fast. Got the meaty chunkers. Walk away. Bash the big man. Not enough time to roll, so I should definitely remember that. P. Godfrey. It is P. Godfrey. You're right. It's the big man P. Free. And he's dead. No more P for anyone. I guess we'll go with the Crimson Amber Medallion because that gives us health. That seems probably the most reasonable at this point. Probably. I don't know. I guess we could go out of our way and go get some more survivability talismans, frankly, but I'm not going to really concern myself with it too much. Let's see here. I guess we could do that, do this. Yeah, that looks good enough. Can I equip his armor? Yes, I can. Ooh, can I equip the boots? No, I can't. Okay, fair enough. All right, well, I think that's pretty much about the setup that's needed. I guess we could go see about dealing with, I don't know how I feel about this fight, but let's find out how it goes. Hope you died to fall damage before Radagon. Jeez, Urizen. Rude. Absolutely rude, my guy. I guess we could go find some churches, frankly, and get our flask upgraded a little bit. I might do that, frankly, before we get into the next fight here with Morgott, because we might grief ourselves otherwise. Stop being a ninja. Jeez. Kind of rude, aren't they? Yeah, you know what? I'm kind of considering doing that, frankly. That might just be very intelligent right now to make sure that we just can survive, frankly. I'm kind of seeing why wouldn't we do that, actually. Racist to ninjas. I mean, yeah, I guess so. Technically, you would be right about that. Yeah, that would just kind of be racist to ninjas. Head over to Agheel Lake South, was it? Whatever. Alright, so, next major thing that we're going to do here. Technically, like, next major 2 things that we're going to do here, really. The first thing is we're going to head on down here, and we're going to go collect ourselves a couple things here while we're in town. I do need to, actually, I think, head back, personally. Okay, well, I can't access the mini-map right now because, well, yeah, naturally. Do I need that? No, not really. That's an item that's not really needed at all. Okay, so 20k to level. I can't check my inventory right now. I was trying to check my crafting table to see if I had picked up what I needed for it, but I guess I can't? Is it because I'm on horseback? No, I'm still in danger, that's why. L. Sad seasons. Did I need that? Not really. But I still picked it up. Interesting. What does a merchant over here sell? He doesn't sell anything particularly special, does he? I'm not going to worry about talking to him, honestly, because it just seems like probably not worth my time. Best pickup line, favorite candy, lifesavers, or Reese's Pieces? Or Reese's Pieces. Give me a bag of them and they're gone. Yeah. Yeah, that was a pretty good one. Almost had my panties wet on that one. Fucking shit I hear sometimes, honestly, with chat active. Fucking chat, can you be my lifesaver? I don't know, man. It sounds like you might have a slight preference to Reese's Pieces as well. I can't have trust issues, frankly, in this one. Trust issues are the keystone of breaking me apart. Oh boy. Alright, we're getting into some territory that I don't think we should be getting into anymore. It sounds like it gets scary real fast. Hit the site of Grace? Wait, why do I need this? I don't need the site of Grace. I literally only need this one particular item right here. That was it. Just it. Turns out friendship was the real Reese's Pieces at the end of the day, Urizen. Should have known better. Oh my god. Alright, let's go pick up a couple more of the Trina's lilies, so that way we're even more set up for later. And I should probably also go ahead and pick myself up some bones, frankly, so I can actually shoot arrows when it comes to Godskin Duo. If we make it that far. Maybe I'll wait, frankly, because if we make it far enough into this run that we've made it to Godskin Duo, at that point, then it'd be worth it to pick up what I need to make arrows, but it just doesn't make sense if we have a lot to get through. So, I'm not going to stress it. Got at least 3 panties wet. Great job, man. Frankly, the bot is going to go crazy for you. Next time you show up, I imagine the bot's probably going to hit us with at least 5 messages full of emotes. Maybe 6. Who knows? Might feel extra frisky today. Okay, so there we go. We picked up what we needed that was over here. I guess really what we could go ahead and do now... Have I gone to all the churches that are local to me, frankly? Kind of, yeah. There is a church over here that I didn't go to yet, and I guess we could go to it, frankly. It would give us another tier, and it'd also be the end of the Yura side quest. But I'm not going to worry about it, really. I'm just going to go ahead and take what I just picked up, and we're going to make do with it, frankly, because it's honestly, it's pretty good. It's not bad at all. Maybe I could level up one more time, I guess. Let's see here. What do we need currently to level up one more time? About 5k? Gotcha. Okay, I can afford that. 38, 620. Yeah, I'm going to use this instead. Heard of no maidens, heard of no bitches, but have you heard of no car insurance? Bro, if you have no car insurance, then that's illegal in the state of Maryland. I can't really speak for other states, frankly, because I don't really know. But I can speak for the one. Let's see here. I guess I could do mind, frankly, but that seems kind of stupid. So instead, I'm just going to go ahead and get some more vigor at the end of the day, because that's more health, and why not? So, Ashes of War looking good. I'm going to die? Probably, yeah. But we'll see how it goes. You know, maybe it'll go well. You don't really know just yet. What did I say? What did I damn well say? The bot showed up again. Weird. A single message popped up in the chat for the bot, but I don't seem to see them again, frankly, right now. Weird. Whatever. Maybe they're truly dead. I highly doubt it. Oh, son of a bitch. Anyways, let's buff up, chug up, and see about beating a boss down to pretty much nothing. God, I hope this goes well. Alright. So this is a hard fight, for what it's worth. Ideally, what we want here is that he throws a spear and leaps at us. That's not a leap. These combos are a little insane right now, but they're not what I need. In fact, he's going wild and brazy right now in ways that I don't want him to. Alright, come on. You're being a little rude, buddy. Do the spear. Wrong spear. Wrong spear. Okay, come on. Stop griefing. Of course, naturally, breaks me, does everything he can to ruin this fight, real time. Hit him with one more attack before we run away, just to apply one more magic grease. 3 of these things left and he has basically a full health bar. He's just not doing the thing I want. He refuses to do it. What an asshole. Oh my god, he has not leaped in the air a single time. Beautiful, break the spine. Hit him one more time. Okay, maybe one more time. No. You're not gonna gimmick me that easily. I mean, maybe you will, but fact of the matter is you also need to die. He definitely was giving us a run for some level of money, frankly, and I'm glad we got away with it. Fucking Morgott. Morgott, you asshole. Anyways, fake chair. The chair was made of cake. Ugh. Oh my god, I really am quite glad that we got away with it there, but it definitely felt like we weren't going to, honestly, at the end. It felt like we were going to just absolutely throw miserably there. But we got away with it. El Morgott. Yeah, El Morgott. He literally had the opportunity to ruin our day, and he still didn't. He couldn't. He just wasn't allowed to. Hello. You're talking. Yep. Gotcha. Yep. Alright, cool. She's done talking. Thank God. Right, I forgot. I should have done this after I had finished my shit here. Ugh, L move on my part. Alright, let's see if I can do that, and then I get one more point of that. Great. Looking good, looking spicy. Go ahead and see if I can change my pants out now to something a little more meaty. No, I can't. Gotcha. Understandable. What if I take off the helmet and then try the pants? Ah, I can do that. Honestly, it's probably better to do that anyways, because the Radon Greaves, frankly, are just stupidly good, so it just honestly makes sense for what it's worth. Avenue Balcony. Balcony. So now I guess we have Fire Giant, don't we? And we're officially at the mountaintop of the Giants, which means at that point we're going to be dealing with... One, we'll be able to get our weapon up to a +9, if not a +10, I believe. But yeah, I mean, hey, we're on our way to being super duper spicy at this point. I really hope this guy doesn't just beam our shit down like he's trying to do, probably. I definitely picked that item up, but okay, cool. Thank you. Alright. Well, I definitely will say this. Bloodhound's Fang has definitely been carrying this run. Bloodhound's Fang has definitely been carrying this run, but when we get to, Radon... I'm sorry, Radon, Radagon. That fight, I feel like I'm gonna need to do slightly different strats for it, frankly. Just because I feel like what we're currently running works really well with what we're currently doing, but on Radagon we're going to need something blunt, so that way we can properly smack the shit out of that lad. I always pick that item up. Never ever have I needed the nascent butterflies. I don't even know what nascent butterflies do. Alright, the lad is chasing me down right now like a cutie pie that he is. Let's activate the elevator. Does he hop on the elevator with us today? No. He's a good boy. Wonderful. Alrighty, folks. I think Fire Giant is going to be our last major boss tonight, frankly. We'll go ahead and save further progress in this run for later. But Fire Giant is probably going to be the last major thing that we do here tonight. So we'll see how that goes. We will definitely see how that goes. I feel like we're gonna do relatively well. You know, I say as I get literally fucking flame spammed by this one guy. A lot of bosses for a single stream? Yeah. It's definitely a lot of bosses for a single stream. I'm gonna kill this guy because he's obnoxious, and I would like the bug that's up ahead. He does not let us do what we want, and I don't like him. Go home. Break his ribs. Understandable, sir. Makes perfect sense that he would do that. Bro went all the way to Fire Giant. You should have seen our speedrun attempt. We made it all the way to Fire Giant roughly at... Honestly, we did very good on that one, though. We had the Bloody Helix for it, and it was just going super well. Oh, we killed it when it had 0 health. Understandable. That should be a +6. Yeah, okay, cool. Gotcha. That'll probably be useful when we decide to make ourselves a weapon that's going to be blunt damage. I'm going to probably try for a Somber, but if we don't find one, I'm just going to go for a normal Smithy upgrade blunt weapon, and it'll work. We'll just make it work. I don't really care. But we'll probably end up doing... I'm going to say probably do, Radon's Flame. It's just really good. It's just really good. And it'll definitely carry through Radagon. As well as Elden Beast, actually. Ben? Why did I send the elevator back up? I don't have a good logical reason as to why I sent that elevator back up, actually. I just kind of did, really. I think there's a somber... I want to say there's like a somber 8 in a mouth up ahead here. Like it's in a giant's mouth. Hey, Dusty. How you doing, buddy? You having a good night? You chilling well? Having a good weekend startup? We are currently doing... You know, I'm about to say words, frankly, and I'm going to grief the process from real time. But we're doing pretty good on our Deathless run right now. Heard that there are over 200 bosses in this game. I wouldn't doubt that. I'm not 100% sure about that. I think it's like 176 or something like that. I know that's a very specific number to give you, frankly, for not knowing. But I feel like that's the case. I could be quite wrong, though, because I have legit no idea. I only remember hearing some numbers one time. Oh, that's a somber set. Oh, that's good news. That's good news. Now we can definitely get ourselves a somber upgrade +9 before we go fight Fire Giant. That's awesome. Trying to fight the Valkyries in God of War. I've heard that fight's miserable. Is there DLC yet? There is not DLC yet, Z-Baker. Also, welcome back, buddy. It's good to see you. I guess I do need this Site of Grace, actually, because we will need to come back here at some point. I'm going to sit down, though, real quickly, and we're going to head over to Caelid. Well, rather, we're going to head over to Caelid after we've made it to the top of the Giant. It would be funny if you died before Fire Giant. I feel like it'd be funny before dying to, like, a lot of things. But yeah, it would probably be pretty funny if we died just before Fire Giant. I can see it now. I can see it now. Dying to gravity right before Fire Giant, frankly. I could totally see it happening. The game is well known for being a little bit mischievous when it comes to this shit. Alright, we're gonna pick up this map real quickly. Great. Look at that. We could kill Shabriri right here, but I don't really see a point to killing him at the moment, because why would we do that when it wastes time, frankly? Are you a Spider-Man fan? I would say I am. I don't think I'm not necessarily, like, a super ton into it, but, you know, I'm pretty good about it. I like it a lot. I'm a mod. I will ban you if you don't like and sub to Fire. Yo, Urizen, buddy. No. Please, anybody who might be new to the channel, frankly, don't take Urizen's word on that. You do not have to worry about that. But I do appreciate it if you have enjoyed what you've seen here tonight. It really does mean a lot to me, frankly, and the easiest way to catch these streams, frankly, is by, you know, subscribing to the channel, frankly. So if you like what you saw here tonight and you are still new, please be sure to subscribe. It helps me a lot. Favorite Spider-Man movie? I'm going to go ahead and say probably one of the newer ones, frankly. So, not No Way Home, but I think the one just before No Way Home. I actually really like the one with Mysterio, frankly. Mysterio was a pretty cool villain. Snap your skull if you don't like and sub. I see those 4 people. Jesus, Urizen! It's a good thing these comments aren't showing up in the chat, my guy. These are some rough stuff. Be a little bit friendlier about it. Or maybe they'll get a really huge kick out of it. I don't really know, but either way, it's funny. I mean, personally, I would get a kick out of it if somebody threatened my life. Pipe dream is to see a crossover where Spider-Man takes on Batman villains. If Spider-Man has to take on Batman villains, then we should be very wary for Spider-Man, frankly, because he is no longer going to have a very good time. Into the Verse is your favorite? Into the Verse is literally a top tier. Like, Into the Verse is an absolute top tier. I love Into the Spider-Verse. I would definitely have to say that actually is my favorite. Never mind what I said before, that is my favorite. Did I ever pick up the stones actually over here? Did I do that? No, I didn't. Good. Okay, works out for me. Great. Technically, it doesn't work out for me, but I need these stones anyways, so let's go pick them up. Why not? Let's go get this Bloodhound Fang looking even more bloody. Shall we? Urizen! It's okay, Urizen. Trust me, it's fine. I would say, next time, it's probably not them being scared away, it's probably just them going to do something else. After all, I think most people tend to watch the stream more so as like background noise, frankly, at this point, which I love. I love the fact that we can be background noise for people. It's pretty awesome. Hyped for the second animated movie. I hope they do really well with it, honestly. Oh no. Kotagi, I am sorry that you were scared. Oh no, we scared Kotagi. Please do not scare Kotagi. Don't scare people. Yeah, watch it as background noise. I'm glad to hear it. I will remove some vital organs or something. Urizen, none of these comments have been showing up, which frankly is kind of funny. Because it legit just means YouTube is willing to cut down what you're saying right now. And if the bot shows up for making sexy time comments, it gets away with it. Alright, there we go. We got what we needed. We can leave this place forever. Great. I guess I could always go get some poison arrows, but I don't really think we need them per se. I'm just going to get this up to the +9 that I want it to be at, so yeah. Apparently that comment too is offensive. What the hell? Maybe you just have to do what the bot does and just spam emotes. Yo, dude, I'm sorry. Prayer time can be later, okay? You can pray later. I need this weapon upgraded like now. Where's the bot? We miss them. Don't say that. They'll show up out of nowhere, man. They'll show up in the middle of the fight with Fire Giant and just start spamming all kinds of emotes. Pickles and shit. Wow, that one was offensive too? Wow. Huh. Shit. Spiders scare you in real life? Spiders are pretty scary for what it's worth. So, yeah. Yeah, I could definitely believe that. I wish I was better at, like, not being scared by spiders, honestly, but I don't know. They're spiders. They're spiders. It's hard to not be. Huh. Urizen, at this point, I'm just not seeing your comment show up in chat, and that was honestly a pretty friendly one, so you might have gotten, like, a temporary, like, YouTube no-no. I'm not really sure. Was that offensive? I don't know, actually. If that was offensive, that'd be... Well, actually, never mind. No, that comment you just said showed up in chat. I'm not sure. That's wild. Huh. Imagine if text-to-speech was on and the bot was spamming. That would be... abysmal? That would be some abysmal shit, actually. Alright, well now we get to make our way downtown, walking fast. Apparently just spamming emotes is allowed. That's a little wild. Huh. That's actually more wild, the fact that you're allowed to just spam just emotes than sending a message with an emote in it. That doesn't make sense. Say Jinkies right now? Jinkies! Was that good? Was that solid? Is that worthy? Am I worthy? Am I worthy of love now? Please! I need some love. Somber 8, right there. Great. That's fucked up, not gonna lie. That's pretty fucked, yeah. It's a little wild, a little uncouth. Okay, so I guess we're gonna make it over to this church. We'll have ourselves a +6 for our flask, which is nice. I'm not gonna worry about getting the Sight of Grace because we're probably never gonna come back here. So why would I get it? I guess is my point. We're just gonna honestly keep going. It doesn't make sense not to. I am going to hop over this hill, because if we hop under this hill, I definitely know for a fact that there's a dog here, and the dog will just immediately bite our crotch and be like, "Ruh-roh." See, this is what happens when you make me say a single thing related to a cartoon that I like. I start making references. It's awful. Who likes YouTubers that make references? I mean, seriously. What? Huh? Oh, boy. Alright. Love this. Thank you, Robert. I appreciate it, buddy. Alright, well, I guess we're officially almost there. And for anybody who might be joining us right now, our Deathless run is honestly going very, very smoothly. We're already at the top of the mountaintop of the Giants. Yeah, we're about to go take on Fire Giant, frankly, so we'll see how that goes. This could go really well, or we could die. And, then there goes, what is it? 3 hours worth of playtime down the toilet. Very fast. Sounds real fun, doesn't it? Why did I get the Sight of Grace? I keep telling myself this thing about, like, I don't need Sights of Grace if I don't plan on dying. Because the thing is like, dying doesn't equate well for this whole thing. I guess I'm still going to get Sights of Grace just for the sake of argument, because it's like, you know, it's one of those mental capacity things where it's like, it's a placebo for me. And I usually play better when the placebo pill is in effect. So, that being said, let's just keep this ball rolling. Hopefully the Giant Hand is being fortuitous today. Giant Hand does Giant Crush. I love Giant Hand. For what it's worth, I really dig Giant Hand. Giant Hand has never murdered me, but I'm waiting for the day that it does ruin my butthole. And it probably will. It sounds awful. Oh, we do have a reason to set this. Okay, never mind. No death, no flask run, no healing run, you won't know balls. Tell you what, maybe I'll make that an incentive for a certain point. I'll probably make that an incentive, or I'll do another subathon competition. Fist-only Bloodborne. Yeah, I could definitely give it a shot if I do another subathon and somebody wins the competition, and they want that. But, till then, no. Till then, no. Okay, this should be far enough into the boss arena that I can buff up properly. Go ahead and chug this real quickly. Apply the sword. Go ahead and apply a bleeder. You did that before and failed. Alrighty, let's go ahead and kick off into this boss fight, shall we? We have a lot of everything, frankly. I feel like Urizen just wants me to fail personally because he finds it even more funny than usual. Okay, so no bleed proc, understandable. I think that might have been a bleed proc. That definitely looked a little bleedy, but it may not have been. I'm not really sure. How did that happen, actually? Have you fought the Valkyries in God of War yet? I haven't even played God of War. So, no. No, I have not. Homie has his leg twisted up. Should have remembered to put on his cast today, the fool that he is. He's going to cook himself up some fried chicken real quickly using nothing but the purest of ingredients, his leg. Fail for the funnies? I am not going to fail for the funnies. This run is going well. Of course, what did I say? The bot shows up the minute... There. Dealt with. Dealt with them. That was definitely almost a throw. I could probably get one more hit in here, but he definitely threw down some fireballs, and we need to deal with those real quickly. Fucking Urizen. No. No, we're not throwing. I don't care how funny it would be, we're not throwing. Okay, gotcha. Chug, chug. Okay, so he just started breathing fire like an asshole immediately. No, we're not failing. Fuck that. That's not worth it. He's dying. He's dying tonight. Big man goes down. We're staying alive. I'm playing for the win, Urizen. We're only doing so many of these runs. I refuse to just lose the fight. What's the explanation for there being a face in his chest? Have you ever seen Gurren Lagann? That's basically the explanation there. The explanation is that he's basically just a Gurren Lagann robot. Yeah, that's what I'm going with. Alright, so we could either do more health, by a lot, actually. I'm gonna do... Let's see here. I'm gonna do 2 points of health, and we're gonna go ahead and put the rest into really probably strength at this point. Yeah. For the funnies. No. Never. No. Will I make a video of this? If we have a successful full run, yes. If we have a funny enough, like, failure of a run, then yes. I'm probably gonna make some clips, honestly. So, yeah. Yeah, we're definitely gonna at least do something with this, because this has definitely been a pretty fun run, honestly, for what it's worth. I, weirdly enough, would say this is actually, like, kind of... I might be griefing the process. But we definitely have been having an easier time with Elden Ring's no-death run than we did with Dark Souls 2. Which sounds really silly, doesn't it? But it's just the fact that Dark Souls 2 is very gimmicky in certain factors. Meanwhile, this game is just kind of a skill check. And so far, we've been passing. Or rather, this game also has a lot of gimmicks, but it also gives the player a lot of gimmicks, honestly. Anyways, let's talk to Melina. We're gonna go ahead and get ourselves Cosby'd real quickly. Thank you. Yep, ready to do it. Let's do it. Come on, Melina. My Cheeto-flavored ass is ready for you. Urizen, you're so cruel. Why do you want to see me fail? We're doing so good. Gosh. Oh, fucking Urizen. So mean. So cruel. I can't believe you. What am I doing? You would get all that if you fail. Just for failing. Wow. It almost sounds worth it if you put it that way. Too bad I'm maidenless, and I like to keep the game rolling. No, we're gonna keep this ball rolling. This is honestly a really good run. We're not throwing. I refuse. I refuse. How tasty is your Cheetos head? I don't really know, but I'm gonna assume at least a 5 in terms of the tastiness. At least a 5. I'm not gonna get that side of grace. Literally makes no sense to get the side of grace. If we get it, that would imply that we would be potentially dying. So, weirdly enough, I think when this dragon flies in here, he doesn't do any damage on the slide-in. So, yeah, we're going to take advantage of that and just keep running. Yeah, I bet you do hope that Cheetos dies. You've been saying it the whole time, Urizen. Anytime we have a full-on boss to deal with, yeah, you are the antagonist. You're the antagonist of this run. You want death. And so far, no, not allowed. 5-star out of 5 or 5 out of 10? 5 out of... Probably 5 out of 10, I'm going to say on this one. I don't even really need that book, per se. Doesn't really seem useful, but we'll pick it up anyways, as if it is. I don't see myself coming back here, but I'm going to get this side of grace all the same, as if we are coming back here. Ya yeet. Yump. 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 Run past the lad. Hop down here. You predict the future and Cheetos is going to die this stream? What if I just ended the stream? At the next possible convenient grace. Ah. Nah, I probably won't do that. I guess I don't really want to do this right now because it seems like it'll be more effort than it's worth. I am going to go ahead and we're going to head on over to Liurnia real quickly here for 2 items. The first major thing that we want here, frankly, is I'm going to go ahead and pick myself up. Hang on here. Main Academy Gate. We're going to go pick ourselves up the recipe for sleep arrows. So that way we're good on sleep arrows. No balls fight Godskin duo. Jesus Christ, Urizen. Fucking antagonist out the ass, man. I swear. And dead wolves. Beautiful. They gave me some bones. Beautiful boys. Yes, sleepy time arrows. We're playing for winning. I'm not going to play stupid on a boss that's literally stupid. I don't even need to kill these wolves, I guess. I could go farm bones in a field, frankly, and that'd probably be faster for what it's worth, but... yeah, I'm playing for fun, and right now I want to win. Why are we having this argument? Oh my god. Anyways, here's my Trina's Lily that I use for sleeping arrows. Anyways, pick these up, great, pick these up, why not? I would pick up the lads, but I don't really see a reason to do that right now. Pinky and the Brain is your favorite fight? That's perfect. I'm glad to hear it. They're such a griefed boss fight for what it's worth, but they are funny, so there is that. I guess we'll go pick up the short bow real quickly. That way we're good on that. Alright, looking good so far. Do we have enough arrows, frankly? We can make at least 20 arrows right now. I'll go ahead and do that at the moment. We don't really need them to be perfect. We just need arrows, really. That's pretty much about it. I guess I have the longbow, but I would much rather have the short bow for this one. Honestly, I'd much rather have the short bow. Well, Robert, I'm glad you enjoy the fight, man. I really am. I'm glad it's one of your favorite ones to see me do, frankly, because it definitely... Without fail, it's definitely one of the more BM fights in this entire run, so it is the one of the game that's just like, I don't know if I'm ready for this. But anyways, here's our bow of choice. Great. It's not that I ignored you, it's just that I think your message disappeared into the ether, frankly, Urizen. Because, yet again, I think there might have been a curse word in the last thing you sent to me, so, you know, it disappears every time when that happens. Without fail. I need more bones, so I'm going to go ahead and go collect more bones, I guess. Let's head over to... You know, I'm going to go to first step. That's what we're going to do. Go to first step, go collect some bones. Not a lot, but just enough, really. I don't think I need more than 30 if we're doing this correctly, which, if we're using everything that we need to make this setup work... Yeah, exactly. They need to go to bed. They need their rest, Urizen. And it's back. Goat, come here. Give it to me. Give me your bones. There we go. Great. Alright, that is probably more than enough bones to make this work. Yeah, I'll take that for what it's worth. You're a roasted potato. Never would have guessed it ever, Urizen. Honestly. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and probably have 2 more of these on hand. Stupid ass Cheeto. Wow. I mean, Urizen, if you don't like it, it's okay, buddy. It really is. But this is what we're doing. Because this is a no-death run, not a don't use gimmicks to get through the fight run. Whole point of the run, to live. And I'm not going to throw away a 3-hour run this far in just because it's funny. If we die, it's got to be genuine. Thank you very much. Eat the Cheeto, no balls? No. Wait, I was about to be stupid there. That would have been silly. Well, you can't live if you're in prison? I mean, technically you can. Prison's not death. Prison's literally just a place where you go to live for a while if you've done bad things. So... that was a thing to say. Would have been funny. What's more funny is if I die to something and I'm truly at a loss of words and it's a genuine death, not throwing for the content. If I felt like throwing for the content, I guess I would, but I don't. It's wild. Fair Missoula is a beautiful place. It is a beautiful place. I love this place. I think it's really gorgeous. It just sucks that they put, like, the bare minimum of good bosses in this area, frankly. Because there's very few good bosses in this area. There's, like, a handful. And it's a little sad. Alright, here's what we're gonna do, setup-wise. This is looking pretty good. Okay, alright. I'm gonna go ahead and hotbar one of these real quickly, actually, too. There we go. Great. Would anyone use these words? I'm not sure. 30 arrows is probably more than enough, I guess. I mean, technically it's 50 arrows, but still, it's probably more than enough. Alright, here we go. Alright, there we go. There's the proc. Okay, ideally, what happens here is we just essentially annihilate the boss in real time. How is it back already? Alright, there we go. Now we wait. No, I'm not gonna die. I intend to win. Apply the buff. There we go. Looking good. Smack that cheek. Spread him apart. Ruin his day. And there we go. Godskin Duo. Done without dying a single time. Honestly, more than anything at this rate, yours, and it's more funny the fact that you're not finding any of this funny. That's the funny part. That is the funny part, frankly, at this point. Okay, so that's more damage, which is looking spicy, looking good. What's better damage, though? That's actually better damage. I'm going to do that instead, then. Alright, that's looking pretty good. I am going to go ahead and move myself along. We officially have Malekith on our list at this point, so let's go ahead and put ourselves in position to deal with him, which means Birdfuck Valley is coming next. Alright, time to keep this ball a-rolling. Jesus Christ. That poor dog. Malekith is going to beat you up, hopefully. Probably, honestly. He's a very hard boss. He is a very hard boss. The fact of the matter is Malekith is honestly one of the few bosses in this game that could just immediately eat through an entire health bar at any given minute of the day, just because he feels like it. But we'll see how it goes. Phase 1, I think, will be survivable and easy enough, but Phase 2 is the problem child. God, I don't really think I need that. And we're going to fight Melania. Probably not till after Radagon, really. Radagon is our current end goal at the moment. Yeah, Radagon is our end goal right now, really. So we'll worry about that later. Favorite liquor beverage? Probably margaritas, honestly, Dusty. It's one of the few that I can definitely just sit down, have one any given day of the week, and probably still be 100% behind it. Yeah. Absolutely. Every time. Alright, birds can die to one hit. Great. Love to see it. Technically, you could fight Melania before Malekith. You're right. I could. But am I going to is the question of the day. No. Absolutely not. Leave it to the Birdfuck Valley to really just kind of make things painful. It really is just the Birdfuck Valley, too. It's not even everything else. It's just Birdfuck. I think there's a plus. God damn it, I'm forgetting what it is. It's like a plus. I think there's a plus 10 right up here. Yeah, I bet you do hope I die to birds. Did he just fade out of existence? Good. Good riddance. I wonder if you picked that item up, actually, because I notice he kind of... he sticks around usually, but he disappears almost immediately, I think, after picking that exact stone up. So, I'm not sure, but I think he just disappears when you pick that up. I would kill you, old man, but right now you're kind of in my problem things. Like Eddie from Stranger Things. Spoilers? Urizen, that was massive spoilers, buddy. Can't be pulling things out like that. I mean, I've already seen all of Stranger Things, but that is, like, massive that you would spoil that, bud. I mean, yes, it's been out for at least a little bit, but not out long enough to merit now. That was actually so fucked. Oh, wow. Great. Okay, Side of Grace acquired. Awesome. You haven't watched the show. You haven't watched the show and you just spoiled, like, the biggest thing about the show? Or the latest season, really? Wow. Cold-hearted. Cold-hearted, buddy. I guess let's go back to the Table of Lost Grace. Go ahead and upgrade this Fanged Blade one more time, since we have the availability to do so. Why not? Yeah, I knew I'd be back too, man. It's like this place is weirdly enough where I keep on upgrading all my shit. You're a lizard. Great. Perfect. Wonderful. 34k, okay. This should cover the cost to upgrade. Planning to rewatch Cyberpunk Edgerunner. I have not seen Cyberpunk Edgerunner yet. I'm sure it's very good. Alright, one more point into strength real quickly. Great. There we go. Okay. Alright. You know what? We're kind of on a hot streak right now. I guess let's see how this goes. I'm curious to see how this will go, but I really hope it goes, frankly. Like one in how he played as Vecna. Alright, so, Dragon Sentinel, I do not have time for you, my big guy. Lovely friend. I will see you later. So ideally, we get away with this. We're gonna buff up. And here we go. He started right off with one of those, and that's a little wild for what it's worth. Got him. Roll the attack. Great. Okay, we're on to the next phase. Great. There it is. There it is. Yeah, I agree. I agree. That's a big time, like, what the fuck kind of moment. He, I think he got a double hit in there. He broke my, my block. He broke my block, and then he got a counter hit in there. Oh, okay, everyone. Well, I guess this was a really good run until it wasn't. Say goodbye to Darkstalker, folks. Alright, well, I guess that was good. That was honestly a really good run. I won't lie. But, all the same, folks, thank you for joining me tonight. This was honestly a really good run. It was a really, really good run. I might honestly use the Bloodhound Fang again in a later run, because it really did carry for what it was worth. But that being said, if you enjoyed yourself tonight, if you like what you saw here, be sure to subscribe to the channel and, you know, leave a like if you liked what you saw here. I'm gonna probably go sit down and have my heart broken for at least a little while, frankly. But say goodbye to Darkstalker. Darkstalker is now gone. Fuck. Oh my god. Fuck. Alright, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I appreciated it as always. Have a great rest of your night. Get some sleep. Get some rest. All that magic. I'll see you guys later. Mabel, thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. Wolfgang, I thank you for lurking and sticking around and enjoying the stream with us. I appreciate it very much. Dusty, thank you, buddy, for joining in. And anybody else who might still be lurking right now and just kind of chilling, I appreciate it. Please have a good rest of your night, okay? Mabel, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it greatly. It means a lot to me. Exactly, Wolfgang. It's all about that lurker swag. I appreciate the lurking. It means a lot. Okay, alright, guys. I am going to go ahead and die for at least a little while. Take care, okay? Have a great rest of your night. Good night, folks. Yours and, yeah, you won. Great job, bud. Take care. Bye. I'm a little more concerned about the fact that we just lost a 4-hour run, really. That's more important, really.